Okay, what about the transition?
Oh, I animated that. I did that myself.
More money.
Animate?
Yeah, I don't do it a lot, but I
Powerhouse. Look at that powerhouse.
Don't
Up in
worry,
this
Chad.
bitch.
I'm only threatening to give Paige money. Or LD money. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll all get there eventually.
It'll happen. It takes a bit.
Yeah, it is me, Durgan. Hello, Echo.
He's like amazing at doing that. Is like he never makes a mistake.
Hello, those of you that are over on we got two. So you can watch Daggerheart from 2 angles.
You can't hear them. What the fuck?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, you did that
everybody,
glitch again?
Can everybody hear on my? Everybody can hear on my scene, right? Everybody's good.
Okay, it's working now. We're good.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm going to assume that people can hear you on my stream. I'm like just a little PNG today. I didn't want to deal with. I've been having issues with PNG Tube remix or whatever. It doesn't want to do what I wanted to do. Anyway.
Well, why would it do that?
Why would it do what I wanted to do?
You guys could do that co-streaming thing too, couldn't you?
Oh yeah. Do you want to?
Oh yeah, huh? Yeah.
That is like a thing that can happen, isn't it? That's like a thing that we could do. All right.
Give me a second here.
Yeah, no, you go ahead. You send me. Oh, there it goes. Da, 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 da.
I love how you know all the guys, the regular guys, that there's just Alexi in the corner, like
what? What is wrong with me?
Well, because you're still Providence.
But on your end, yeah, but on my end, I'm Alexi. I've already changed it.
Weird. I wonder if it's.
I see. He's Alexi on.
Huh. I wonder if maybe if I refresh, it'll.
They probably need to refresh.
Now you're just gone.
Thing.
Now you're just. now you just don't. You're literally gone. You're not.
What? You're fine.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Also, where is the thingy for?
This is how you say bullshit.
This is how you say the bullshit. Bullshit.
Do that. There we go. And then share chat.
Yes.
Sharing chat.
Yes. That's what I was trying to. Yeah.
Yeah, because Mike and I do this a lot on our Wednesday.
Yeah.
streams.
I repositioned my mic. Am I a little bit more audible now?
Yeah. I can hear you a bit better now.
You are.
Okay. And I do not need to
Now
have
you
my
can be in
microphone
both
on.
chats without switching tabs. Yes, Echo.
Hey! Look at that! Look at you!
Can you tell that we're professional streamers?
We are such professionals. We're super professionals. Okay, keep that up so that everything should be good to go. We should be
being a vaguely Russian character. Being a vaguely Russian accented character is the best decision because now it's gonna fuck with all of you.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Especially me, because again, I slide into Russian whenever I do accents. It just happens. All is Russian.
This was the plan.
I'm okay.
Don't make me.
This is being a voice actor to fuck with your friends. Oh,
I'm only
also,
good at like 2 accents, so.
To all of you that are joining in that were here last Friday for our session 0 in the creating of characters, we have surprise new friend. It's Rex. You know him from the streams already, but some of you who are not from my streams might not know him. So say hi, Rex.
Hello. It's me.
Hello, it is me.
Hi, Rex.
Hello. Howdly doodly.
Whoop.
Yeah, nobody got to see session 0 on my stream. I didn't stream that one.
Oh,
which is why, if you haven't seen it, go watch the VOD over on Arsenal's channel.
Go over to my side.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back.
Can hear people now. Yay.
Yay!
Fixed. Awesome.
Woohoo!
useful.
Heck
That'll be
yeah.
necessary.
Okay, I'm gonna write myself a note.
I am trying to count these stitches and I keep missing one and I have to keep starting over. I'm supposed to have 19 and I
Okay.
get to about 17 before my brain fucks up.
So Alexi is just not having fun with you, LD, and I don't know why. I switched to my little tiny chibi like
and it's fine.
no, I switched and then switched back. But for you, it's stuck on the tiny guy and it never switched back.
Oh, that's so weird.
I'm
Okay,
still Alexi.
I'm gonna switch over to. Let me just switch over actually to the TTRPG scene and see if. Oh my! Why are you? You're also wide. Why are you wide over here?
Wide.
Wide arsenal.
What is
Let
happening?
me become Muppet and then become Alexi again. Nope, now I'm just a Muppet.
That
it doesn't
is
like Alexi.
So weird. Hold on. Let me.
Why is Alexi broken?
Hold on.
Let me try being hot.
Stay the Muppet.
Now
Yeah,
I'm hot.
Muppet.
Now I'm Alexi. Nope, still just hot.
No.
What is
Try
happening?
Try removing the Alexi art from the Fugi and then putting it back in. Real fast.
That's so weird. I don't know why it's being like that. Ah!
Yes, Arsenal has to bring all the cursed
It's
PNGs.
spooky. It's so
Oh yeah, that's just my Discord. All right, so I got rid of Alexi completely, made a new one. I've clicked on it. I'm still Alexi, not working.
Okay.
Now I'm from a video game. Now I'm Alexi.
It is just Alexi that it does not want to work for.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works with all the
is-
other versions of me, but
What
the
is
dragon.
wrong?
Just use your chibi for now.
Hold on. Maybe it's something on my
Or
end. Let me.
It's so weird.
It wouldn't be a VTuber stream if everything worked correctly.
I think the only reason why that's the case is because VTubers just have so much more things they have to manage, like
Yeah,
Mhm.
legitimately.
regular streamers.
So
That just reminds me I needed to go join a Discord.
It's like just the act of
I don't think-
rolling more dice means that you have a higher chance of not winning.
I don't work on my
Oh.
end. I'm a dragon on my side of things.
Okay, why is it
chibi
showing
on the screen.
you? That is so weird. Okay, it is showing
I'm proud of it.
it. It's showing you in like when I click on your like on the gear next to you, it is showing Alexi in like user's choice.
Delete that. Did you delete Alexi off of the Fugi for a second? Because you might need to put him in.
I did. I got rid of him fully and then did it. That's when it was.
What
That's
the
when
heck?
it showed. That's when it showed the
Hold on.
my Discord profile picture.
I'm so confused.
Can I? Oh, wait. hold on,
Again,
does that work?
working on my end.
Unfortunately, it might just be like 1 week where Arsenal has to be somebody else on Page's stream.
Yeah, I don't know why it's being like that. I don't know what it's
I
doing.
mean, if you need a new Fuji link, there's that.
Try that.
Yeah, let me see what that does.
Anyway, while tech issues are going on, hi chat. How's everyone doing tonight?
Hey,
More streams, more stuff. That's just how
yeah. Look,
how
it's
it is.
it's episode that didn't seem to help. By the way, I don't think that
If you want to see my character, come over to my side of things, and then go back because LB deserves the views. But
Well, you're sharing
Come in
your
first.
views right now. You're sharing your views right now.
stay
So-
over here. I don't know.
Something.
If
You
you
guys
want to
got
see a fucked up,
38
terrifying
people.
dragon thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever do you mean?
Yeah, I bet you would.
Perfectly-
Anyway.
Wait, who's that again?
That would be Arsenal's character.
I'm fucking around.
I know he's fucking with me. I hope you know. You're the one that's next to me, and I'm looking
No.
hungry.
Please.
And just a roll bit. So
Alright.
speaking of, we should probably do some introductions for those from LD's streams who may not know who the fuck we are.
True.
Uh,
True that.
And introduce Rex to everyone.
Yeah, I was just I was waiting for once we were everybody was all settled and everything that we could start doing introductions and stuff. Yeah, cuz now Arsenal's just not even there. Hold on.
What the fuck, dog?
We might just have to just go.
This is silly. Wait, change to one of your change to Arsenal for a second, and then change
Okay.
back. Just,
I have done so. I'm now normal me.
Nothing is showing up.
and nothing is showing up at all now.
It's completely
I'm-
broken.
I'm
Oh
Providence.
my gosh.
That is so.
I'm an angel again.
It would be wild if Providence is the only one that shows up.
Do better, Alexi.
Alexi won't even show up to class. Man, you gotta go. Like, you're not gonna learn anything if you don't go to class. Come on.
That is so weird. You're literally the only one that it's doing that to as well. Like, literally everybody else is fine. Just for some reason, Arsenal... That is so strange. That's really weird. That's so weird. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, all right, we'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out at some point. We'll
You know, you can
It'll
just
get worked
you,
out at some point.
you can
yeah.
do what you can do in lieu of Fujitech working, since you do have a cut image
True.
of Alexi, since
I
you did that
can
for me.
just put Alexi up there.
Just put a sticker. Just fucking
Yeah, just quite literally. Hold on, I got this.
It just doesn't
Now
light
it-
up.
Yeah.
Now
It'll
I
be
want to
fine.
make really silly, bad crayon doodles of everyone. And just have them turn into, stickers. Like little PNGs you
great,
can just
actually.
slap around.
Okay, we'll put it
there.
there.
See, like
Yeah.
nothing ever happened.
Like
There we go. Nothing.
There you go.
Nothing wrong here. No scuff.
No,
This is exactly,
no scuff
it is.
whatsoever.
Kurt, we are right
no.
on time. We are
Yeah,
right on
We're
time.
doing great.
A little bit.
Here we go.
part is when you
Oh
approve it.
man.
For those
Alright,
of you
so
on
how
my
about
end,
we go from... We'll start with LD, and I'm going to have Rex go last, so that he can also explain his character at the end.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. All right. Well, hi everybody. Welcome. If you're hanging out, whether it's with me or with Arsenal, welcome to our Daggerheart campaign. My name is LD. Normally, I'm a tiefling that is beholden to a library. Strange, creepy library. But in Daggerheart, I am playing Basil, who is a fawn druid. More specifically, if you want a little bit more specifics, the Warden of Renewal subclass, which means I can heal people. She's constantly high, and I don't know what she's just like trying to figure out life, man. She's just trying to figure out life. Trying to figure out how to get in touch with nature and herself. Anything else? Is there anything else that I need to
I think you're good.
Okay, yeah, I was like, I think we're good. Yeah, who's
I think
next?
this was solid.
How about we have, well, since the next streamer is here, Arsenal, why don't you go ahead?
Hello, everyone. My name is AGF Arsenal. I play a lot of different games, but tonight I am playing Alexi Gribok, the a Primal Path sorcerer, Primal Origin sorcerer, and a hybrid race known as the Draconiceps that Jake and I, mostly me, and then Jake said yes, worked on.
So I got to put my name on the on the report, even though I didn't know it would work. Yes.
Precisely.
Publisher.
You spell checked it.
Yeah,
That's important for publication.
it's true.
It's an
very true.
editor credit.
Yeah,
There we go.
exactly.
A combination of the Dracona and the Fungrill ancestries. Big old 7-foot mushroom dragon man that doesn't like to be seen on digital on digital media, apparently.
Apparently.
He just says no.
Yep. Except on my end of things, where it works perfectly fine.
It's, of course, obviously, duh.
Well, that's
Such
home
is-
turf.
Such is the seat of power.
It's because it knows that the library is scary.
Listen, that's
You have
Libraries
to
are
study,
intimidating.
man.
My library is perfectly safe. Thank you very much. Just don't stick your hand in any strange dark corners or anything like that. You're fine.
but yes,
Yeah, we
Alexi Gribok, Primal Origin Sorcerer, 7-foot tall mushroom necrotic dragon thing. I'm very, very curious, and I swear I'm very nice. Though some people get a little squeamish sometimes. I don't know.
I did not scream. I did not scream. That is slander and lies. I would not scream at a stranger.
So she's still talking. How about Sleepy? Why don't you go ahead?
Hi everyone, my name is Sleepy Sheepers, and I am playing Callie, who is one of the catfolk race of Daggerheart, known as the Qatari. And I will be playing a syndicate subclass of the rogue, which sounds incredibly daunting and a little terrifying, but when you see the fact that I am wearing pink and yellows, you know, fine. It's fine. Don't question it. Don't question it. We're gonna go on a journey of burnout with me. This is gonna be so fun.
Yay!
Yay!
So much anxiety.
Anxiety. Yeah.
All right,
Anxiety
Will.
going.
Hello, I'm Will. I'm not a streamer, but I'm here, and I'm going to be playing Percy, who's also a catfolk. Come from a distant tribe looking to expand his horizons, learn more about the world, and along the way, he is also looking to develop and understand his devotion to our object of worship and study here that keeps everyone safe.
Fire.
The fire!
The fire.
The fire!
Spicy fire.
Fire! The fire!
Yeah, unless it
Right,
was
Megan?
something
Spicy,
special
spicy.
about some sort of fire.
Megan,
Yeah.
would you like to introduce your character?
Wow, word's hard. I am playing an elf bard, subclass troubadour. I don't know words. Sorry.
Troubadour. It's a
Troubadour.
Troubadour, yeah.
Troubadour. Okay. Alice is the name, and knowing everything and being a smart mouth is her game.
Hell yeah. We love to see it.
All right. And hi, I'm either Lance or Jake. Either one. I really don't care anymore, considering I'm not really streaming anymore. I'm your GM, and I am all the teachers and all that. So
He's all the bad
we'll
guys.
finish off.
He's
Yeah, well,
everyone.
I'm all the monsters too. And finally, Rex, why don't you go ahead and give us a full-on description of your character as well?
Just tell us everything.
Hi. My character's name is Barren. Like Barren. He is a hybrid ancestry, plank and giant. That doesn't sound legal, but it turns out it is.
Big bot. Big bot.
Yeah. I called it bigger parts because I just thought that would be funny.
The name of the race is Bigger Parts. I love them.
I love that so much.
I don't know much about his backstory. So where did he come from?
I would say somewhere on the outside. For one of his experiences, he roamer of the wastes. I don't know like how the outside world is, but I imagine it's pretty messed up considering that we all of us are kind of boxed up in this one college area, and the outside the walls is probably just really dangerous. I would say his experience was just somebody who's just out there. And like the best way maybe I can kind of describe him is just like for anyone who's played like Night Ring and you see the Bell Hunter just like roaming around, you're like, I'm staying away from that guy. Like that's kind of the whole experience. Is just he's just always been out there roaming, and sometimes he would help out folk if anybody was like, "Hey, who's that guy?" Like, I don't know. And it's just like, "Oh yeah, you guys want an escort over there? Sure." That's just been kind of his experience. He doesn't really know much besides always being on edge and kind of just fighting for his own life at certain points. But yeah,
Outside, that is exactly the experience. So in general too, clanks in this world are one of sort of three different options, right? One, they are either like somebody who recreated clanks from old parts. Typically a wizard will bring them back together and try to reactivate them. Two, powered by the Solace, it would be the Church of the Pale Flames creation. And typically to become a seraph of some sort, or be a general helper. Three, you also have ancient clanks. Basically, they would live. They can live out in the open, but an ancient clank, there will be many reasons why they're still around, but typically they still do not have memories of the past civilizations just because of how long it's actually been since any sort of rise for humanity in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they would have some sort of degraded memory. So whichever of the three you think would fit.
I think degraded memory, because he's always been out there for so long. He just kind of does what instinctively happens.
All right, so you're basically also here as a case study that you and Alexi now are being studied by the school.
Exciting.
I wonder you got shunted into our room. 2 in the fucking
They're like,
morning.
they've got the other weird one. Just send them the second weird one. They'll be fine.
We can find them all at the same time if we have to. They're all in just one spot.
Yeah, they're in one spot. There we go. They were supposed to be.
Yeah,
Pilot
they're supposed to be in one spot. Pilot program.
So,
Oh god, experiments.
I'm going to go over again the different mechanics that we have, the new ones. I haven't finished writing the two new ones. I'm still kind of working them a little bit. Mm-hmm. We're not going to implement them this session just because, but I'm going to explain them. So first we have anxiety. Basically, anxiety will actually there should be a
I believe you have a hand.
yeah, anxiety and strain. Yeah, you guys have a. I wonder if it actually already gave it to. Let me just double check that. There, Rex has it. There we go. Okay. So anxiety and strain. Basically, it's a scale of 1 to 10, and as you are experiencing both academic life or the life outside, you will gain anxiety. And once you hit 10 anxiety, you will gain a strain, which will give you typically a mental defect of some sort. Some sort of mental illness, quite literally. If you get to 3 strains at any point, you will gain a scar, which means you will lose a hope permanently. And then gain a really bad mental illness. That's where you get to the PTSD.
Exciting.
Fun times.
Yay!
So avoid the Eldritch if you can.
What if I am the Eldritch?
You're not the
LD,
Eldritch.
sorry. LD, sorry. I mean, we gotta let you go.
Aw, man,
Sorry, Elder.
I just got here.
Trust me, you do not know what's out there. It's bad.
But I'm such a cute little eldritch bit. What do you mean? I'm definitely not dangerous.
That's how they get you.
Next, we have grading. So very simple. Basically, this is another method for you guys to gain anxiety or lose it. And even if you do extremely well, you can even remove fear from me.
Whoa.
Which is huge, meaning you guys get a huge action advantage in combat doing that. So do well in class, everybody.
Okay.
Let the wastes to go to school. This is the real stress.
Yeah.
It was honest work out there. In here, there's a bunch of politics and shit. What is this?
Hey, you're telling me, brother? That guy came from the waste, and he gets to go to religion. What the fuck?
The next mechanic is going to be friendship.
Friendship.
So
Friendship.
there's a lot of NPCs in this campaign. There are also a lot of teachers. They can also be your mentors as well. So it is another scale 1 through 10, and you will be able to give yourself an extra experience. But you get to choose only one from whichever friends that you have. You can have multiple friends, yada yada. I'll get more into it once everything's finished fully written up.
Okay.
But that will be a mechanic. Today's introductions to all the characters anyway, so like you're not gonna get too much done, hopefully. Finally, we have thanks to our lovely Fawn, we have drugs.
What?
Yeah.
So it's drugs and alcohol. Both are of the same thing. But you can reduce your anxiety by either partaking in either of the 2 substances. We're only going to be dealing with... We're not dealing with multiple types of drugs or anything and side effects. I'm not doing all that. No need. But there is a downside to doing drugs. You can gain a dependence on drugs. This one is the one that I'm still working on. It's just weird to try to get the numbers just right. But generally, as you are using more drugs and as you have more dependence, you will get by the number of scenes you will have, you will start to gain anxiety if you are partaking in those drugs. So,
Do drugs at your own peril, kids.
yeah. So we have everybody here is starting with something, right? So all of you outsiders and also our why am I blanking on? I'm
Callie.
going to need all of your characters' names somewhere. Callie, yes, and Callie as well, who was born. You guys are starting with anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's too anxiety, right?
Yep. And Alice and Basil, you guys are starting with dependence.
Yep. So
Yeah, I just made a note to myself in my journal.
Rex, us mud
That'll
eater
work.
kids, we have 2 anxiety to start.
Where did I even put that? I see the name of it, but where do we put it?
I'm just gonna keep track of it in the journal
Yeah, that's what I did
Yeah,
part
too.
of
probably a
it
good place to put
in D20 or not D20, Daggerheart.
I need to mess with Demi playing a little bit more. I think I can actually add those mechanics later on. I'm gonna go mess with it a bit.
All I did was because our tokens are technically tied to character sheets. I just went to where it says like other resource and just wrote anxiety in there.
Oh yeah, that's actually that'll
Oh.
be exactly where you put it in, probably.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do.
I was like,
that.
I got this whole character sheet I'm not going to use. I mean, probably use it for something.
Where'd you?
Yeah, that'd probably be exactly where you guys should put it.
Where'd you put it?
But I wonder if I'm able to like put them in because there's a place for campaign frames.
Because
too,
our roll20 characters are like the tokens are technically tied to character sheets.
Yeah.
Over on the like underneath where it's like personality traits, ideals, bonds, all that. There's a section that's just like other resource. I just wrote anxiety and then just put 2.
Okay.
I put it under bio.
Right under short and long rest.
Yeah, I think I'm putting it under flaws because it's just like right there.
Okay, you guys do one more thing for me, actually, for everybody in the Roll20.
What's up?
If you could go ahead and edit your token, like your action token, and just put it as your name, your character's name for me, so I can have them all right there. That'd be very helpful. Because my brain's going back to Phantom Trail because I've been talking about everybody.
Okay, so that should Basil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Did I do it
But
right?
Rex, you have not done your questions yet.
Yes.
So you should have 3 questions to be able to ask people.
I do.
Why don't you go ahead and just shoot off?
You can change. I was about to say, like, if you haven't messed with it already, you can change the questions because it gives you some like default ones, but you are allowed to edit them if you want to. If you have some more like character specific questions you want to ask people.
Oh, there it is. Wait, is that it? No, that's background questions. Oh yeah, okay. So I mean, they gave me like 3 random questions. I didn't realize I can edit these. Wowzers.
Yeah, so you can edit them if you think you have anything more specific you want to ask, or you can use the ones given to you if you think that they are like if they're interesting enough, and you just literally choose one person and go, hey,
You
and that now becomes a bond.
Okay, I'm gonna change question 1 because one says how to save your life the first time we met. I'll just change it. How did we first meet?
To be fair, saving someone's life for the first time meeting is not out of the book in this world.
I was like, I don't know.
Honestly, that could stay and go to Percy, because you guys are both from the like outside in the wilds.
That would be actually kind of interesting. Like, yeah, maybe you guys were friends before you even came out here.
Yeah, or had met or something. Maybe, perhaps not the 100%. Oh, I saved your life, but having definitely met out in the wilds is an incredible possibility.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Like, this one's like, you guys seem like you had your shit together with this. I wasn't ready for this at all.
Oh no, trust
A
me.
few of us have done, yeah. Because what happens is it kind of starts off a little like, oh, I'm not sure, and then it
Snowballs.
It evolves itself.
Yeah.
It just evolves itself insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it snowballs.
A little sad that you weren't able to be here during the session 0, because that was where you would have been able to like really understand the questions. Because once everybody starts going back and forth, that's when you start getting like into the nitty-gritty.
And if you want to ask any of us anything about like our characters to kind of give you like an idea of anything you want to like ask us about, like feel free to.
Like for example, some of the questions are like, or some of the ones that I did, because I changed all of mine. I asked Percy, since we were both Qatari, what was a surprising bond that we discovered after being around each other for the time that we have. And we've actually bonded over the fact that the two different styles of our families, him being out in the wild, me being in the underground, we have the same dish, like a similar food dish, but they're cooked differently. So it's a
that catfish y'all were talking about.
Yeah,
the catfish.
yeah.
It's like a familial bonding over. It's like no, you do it wrong. You do it wrong. You got to do it this way. Like playful, but
what do you mean?
Crazy.
You dip it in cocktail sauce, you heathen?
ugh, no. It's the vinegar.
Sanity.
Yeah. Like for as an example of like there's that, and then things just expounded on from there.
Okay.
Yeah. If that helps at all.
It does. I guess like see the only person I really know like really well is Arsenal, and then on top of that, I barely know Sleepy because we just say hi to each other in the background for the most part.
It's
So
true, I just yell hi. Out of my stream.
Yeah, it's just it's one of those things. I'm just like I don't know if it feels weird like trying to like throw a character in there during a question thing, or if it's just like, hey,
No,
who would
man.
like to answer? your thing?
No, man, that's the
Yeah,
point. You
toss
literally
them
you
in, yeah.
Who would
Yeah, you
like
choose-
to answer if you
Yeah.
want to, but you should be
Yeah.
choosing someone specifically.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
But I hella think that would be a tight question. The how did we meet?
Yeah, I mean, the first question it gives us, how did I save your life the first time we met? I mean, I'm out in the wastes, and all I do is kill shit that probably runs around there that's just... I 100% don't know what the creatures are out here, but it's like, yeah, nothing's really friendly out here, so I probably kill everything that's out here. But it's like, oh my god, people!
It is a gambit of everything. There's literally known plague monsters. There's known
Man.
there's eldritch horrors, there's flesh monsters. Outside is not fun. That's all there is to it.
Let's see. Shit, I wish I had everyone's names here. I just never wanted to call, but I was like, how do I get character names? I'm trying to find them this whole time. So dumb.
I mean, you could.
I gotta write them down.
Well, actually, let's do this also. Let's kind of have everybody do what LD has done in the Discord for me too. You can edit your name as well to
do
give
that.
everybody their.
Yee.
Let me do that. Makes
Let me figure out how to do that.
I might be able to do that for you.
Might need to.
Yeah, give me a moment.
What?
I need to remember how to do that actually onto the server. Change nickname. There we go. Should I put it as your full name?
I mean, you can.
I'll just go with Alice. That works.
That's a long name.
Oh my god, yeah, that's right. Alice has a long name.
Yeah, and then she also has an elfish last name too. She could use, so she could have 3 names.
Oh my
That
gosh.
are all.
Oh yeah, wait, everyone's names are in the bubble thing too. I'm done.
You're all good. It's okay. We literally
there
asked,
we go.
I was talking earlier. I was talking to Jake about it. Because Basil's name is Basil Beetlebard. Her last name is hyphenated. It's Beetle -Bard.
It's one of those names.
Yeah.
Oh, did her parents
I
not
also
want to?
love how you have the last name Bard.
Yeah.
My name is Bard.
It's
What's
Bard.
your last name? Bard.
Bard with
You're
an E
Bard
at the
Bard?
end.
Yeah, Bard.
Bard
Bard.
the Druid.
Yeah, Bard
Bard,
the Druid.
yeah,
Major, major. Yes, sir.
Major. Yeah, no, I literally I was like, yeah, no, her parents hyphenated their name. They're
You
those
know what,
kind of
that-
people.
That absolutely does feel like that. I feel like
Right?
yeah. You're
like-
right. Yeah, that's definitely a.
I can
That's-
see it. I
uh-huh.
can see
Funny
it.
though, people asked me about her mom too, right? And then
Yeah.
she gave me her mom's name, and we both had come up with the same name.
Yeah.
Is it Karen?
No. It's
Thank God.
no.
There's a theme. There is a theme.
There's a theme.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to do the how did I save your life one, that can go to either Alexi or to Percy, because we're both all three of us are from outside the
Yeah,
outside the city.
I feel like you're probably deep in the earth, and like there was no way I actually ever met you. I feel like Percy would be like a better thing for that.
Yeah, I'm far out.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
you're just eating rocks,
Percy
bro.
is also from the underground, technically too.
We're out.
So
Robot can fit underground.
yeah, exactly. No, the underground is like if you're going to be like traveling, like actually traveling, it's more safe to be traveling in the underground than the above ground in general.
Well, I didn't know any better. I just live out here.
Yeah, you just exist.
I don't
You
know
mean
about out here.
Surface world.
His name
There you
is
go.
Alexi.
Then the question goes to you, Percy. How did Barren save your life the first time you met?
Oh, that okay. The first thing that comes to mind is I was hunting something, bit off more than I could chew, and he ended up cleaning up the mess.
Mm.
You know, kind of saved me from some beast that was bearing down on me.
How about there is a type of chameleon that can actually hypnotize?
Sorry.
Yes.
I
it
hate
hypnotizes
this.
anyone.
Natural predator. Oh, I was gonna say natural predator type shit.
No, I mean you look into this chameleon's eyes and you will be hypnotized and it will.
Why did my first thought immediately go to that snake from Robin Hood?
Yeah, yeah.
I was thinking Hypnotoad.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I went to Ka as well.
Okay. I was like,
It's really funny that character got used twice.
Yeah.
I'll rant about that later because I don't want to
Rescue from
detract.
Hypnotoad is a good backstory.
Hypnotoad. Saved you from a hypnotoad.
So yeah, you saved Percy from a sort of
Hypnotic chameleon. Malicious hypnotic chameleon.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. So what they do is they actually hide as a part of the scenery, get you to look into their eyes and use hypnotism that way.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Do their eyes look like really pretty flowers?
Yes.
I'm making this worse for all of us.
No, but now we
Oh my
know because we
God.
talk about it. It's just like,
Yeah,
what the hell
now
is
we
it? It's
know.
like, yeah, don't look at the flowers. Like, what do you mean don't look at the flowers? Like, nothing pretty survives out here. Don't trust it. It's a
Don't
fucking
yeah.
lie.
If it's bright and colorful, there's a reason for it. And it's
If it's
danger.
If it's pretty, that's bait.
Oh,
if
Basil
it's bright
is
and
so
colorful, it
fucked.
wants to kill you. Wait, I'm bright and colorful.
Oh no.
Looking at Alexi, yeah.
What is the problem?
Fuck yes, the
Bright
fuck is
colorful.
this cool?
No, but you're like fluorescent, like a bioluminescent. That's different.
Okay, let's see here.
I hope everybody's ready for this to just be my voice the whole time.
Exciting.
What? Yeah.
Oh.
So,
I haven't
you-
figured out if what sort of accent's going to come out for Callie. It's just going to happen when it happens.
so now
Go
that you've
full
got your
southern.
first, now that you've got your first,
I already
question
do
done,
that.
or once you've written it down, then you can ask your next one to somebody else or to Percy
Yeah.
again. I don't know.
Just triple tag Percy, like, dude, this is the only guy I know. No,
Percy,
but,
we're bros. What are we doing?
The first 2 weeks of school. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've at least had some interactions with each other before the.
We've met. We've been assigned our rooms.
Yeah.
Probably had to go do some mandatory team building exercises.
Yeah, we
Yeah, you
lied,
guys are considered
we lied
a-
about
you're
reading the
considered a
syllabus, you
party.
know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, okay, how about this? Alexi, what lie have you told me about yourself that I absolutely believe?
Good. Fuck.
You lied to me, but I believe it. I'm
Double
like, oh, that
twist.
thing must be true.
The hell would Alexi lie about?
Yeah, I was like, I can't imagine Alexi lying about anything. I don't think Alexi knows how to lie.
Oh yeah, this is my body for sure.
Hmm.
What about it's
Yeah.
what about if it's the truth that nobody else believes?
Oh.
That's a bit more fun
Okay,
because
so
Alexi,
so the truth
It's
nobody
hard
believes.
for Alexi is a bit or another. Lying is a bit of a foreign concept to Alexi.
Yeah, it's
Which in and of itself is very hard for basically all of us to believe.
So the question is, what truth have you told me no one else believes?
Yeah, what is a truth that I have told you that no one else believes?
That's cool.
You've never shit before. I'm so sorry. Don't ignore me, please.
All right, we're 20 minutes into it, and here we go. The unhinged has
Nice.
begun.
Immaculate bumhole.
It's
did
just
it.
not there. It's just not there. It's
I just
Um,
don't. I don't
know what?
consume food.
You know what? Give me a little bit of time to think over this and go to your next question.
He's
Okay.
cooking.
let him cook.
Satay.
All right, let's do this.
Sweet.
Callie,
Well, that's a kind of
Yes.
I like that one, Echo.
what
That's
small
good.
gift did you give me that you notice I always carry with me?
Ooh. Okay. Okay, let me think. What did ooh, okay. I probably gave you honestly, I probably would have also given it to like everyone because that's just how Callie is. Not a bracelet, but it's like a little carved or like a little carved or a little worn stone, just a little totem. It's just a flat little pebble stone that
like
you
one of
wear
those little
that's
like
worn on a
worry
pendant.
stones. Oh,
Kinda, yeah. But it's like it's shaped roughly, I guess. Yeah, I'd say roughly like the pale flame. In the sense of it's just a kind of crudely smoothed. Like we've gotten better at making it in the centuries and everything, but it's supposed to be a little like good luck totem kind of thing, or traditionally it's like, oh, it's kind of a you're meeting new people or new people you're working with or things like that. It's given to them as a like, oh, blessings on you, like maybe play not in any sort of like exceptionally religious, but more like it's a symbol of to a brighter future.
Hell yeah.
So I feel like
It is your version of giving peace.
yes, yeah,
Like your culture
it's
did that. Has
yeah,
interpreted that.
it's the underground's version of doing that.
Then I have mine answer.
Okay.
That for all the good that it seems to do, I am afraid of the soulless.
Ooh.
Well, well, well.
Interesting. Oh.
Like,
Sounds like
do you fear it
blasphemy, but
itself, or?
Yeah, I mean, you don't believe that I'm actually afraid of it. You think I might just be joking with you, but the soulless, kind of that like white flame that is the reason why this area can prosper at all, and is basically the only religion that is around right now. I believe Jake let us know that like there is a palpable like feeling of like when you step into the city, you get past the gates, you feel the safety, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can like there's a physical like, oh god, I'm finally in a safe place where I can like let my guard down. Alexi feels that, and even so, I'm afraid of the soulless.
All right.
Something
So
doesn't
three
feel
questions
right.
are done.
Barren will remember this.
Yeah. As far as you think, it's just like, this guy's fucking with me. Who could be afraid of this? Afraid of the soulless? Yeah, whatever.
It's like, I don't know, maybe the literally the kind of sort of
The
maybe
dragon part of
undead.
you?
Yeah, the thought that comes to my mind is when you say afraid of the soulless, like I keep it to myself. I'm like, aren't I made of that stuff? Like, does that mean you fear me at some point? I don't know how this works.
I
I
don't know.
don't know what powers you.
Okay.
You just
It
function.
could be the
exists.
solace. It could be something else.
Yeah, I mean, that
Cool.
answer
You
is
don't know
kind
what
of
it is.
blasphemy, but that's fine.
Hey, you don't know this.
I
Hey,
know.
you're getting character.
Don't let HR hear that.
All right.
I like this. I like it a lot.
It is orientation time. The students gather in the courtyard of the Institute, a very large, newly building with dorm rooms across the courtyard, and at the center is the Seeker symbol, a telescope looking off into the distance. On a stone stage stands 6 individuals. All of these instantly recognizable as the Seekers. The first to step up to make a speech, and the second that they do so, the entirety of the crowd, the students bustling around, all excited for their first day, quiet down immediately. As she steps up onto a stool to reach up to the podium, Valkyra Wren, the wall that walks, stands up. A halfling woman who has a large tower shield. And a extremely long for her size sword. This is like a full size long sword for somebody half the size of a regular person.
Awesome.
Chat, don't fuck the teachers.
No, I'm just joking.
They are off limits.
I had the same reaction.
I'm not
Whoa.
gonna be weird like that.
Okay. Yeah, no, I lied. My first reaction was halfling soup.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, from yesterday.
I'm blinded.
Thursday.
Ignore me completely
Good
right
soup.
now.
That's
I'm muting. I'm gonna mute myself.
That's
This
a
like-
Thursday campaign.
Yeah, I was like,
reference.
that's like a that's a Thursday campaign reference. Oh man.
So, as she steps up, the entire crowd goes pure silent. She doesn't even need to say a word for the people to quiet down. Students, welcome to your first day. I am, well, as you know, Valkyra Wren, the leader of the barracks, and, well, founder of this school. I'm not very good with words, I'll be honest with you. But I'd like to thank you all for coming. And I'm going to immediately turn and give it to Liz as she just hops off.
It's just like, no. Spotlight bad.
Just
Not
like
here
me,
for this.
real.
I'm dead. Words hard. I'm done. Goodbye.
So, another man steps up to the podium. A fairly tall elven individual.
Hey!
Let's go.
I've never seen this guy before.
No idea. Have zero clue who this man is.
I look at the camera.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hello! Hello and welcome, everybody! I am Lanceryll Zelquin. Recently earned the title of the Chronomancer, I believe people are starting to call me. Yes. Well, I am your new headmaster. And also leader of the Arcana Guild, along with the head of magical studies here at the Seekers Institute for the Wayfaring Adventurer. Today, I would like to thank all of you for attending. We wish to bring a new era of enlightenment to the people. No longer will the guilds hold secrets that they once held. Information should be shared to all of you because, truthfully, if you wish to grow, how can you without the knowledge to do so? This journey that you will be all coming along with us will be a first in Solace Gate history. And again, I thank you all. He bows like a long bow to you all as the next person stands up. A human man in what appears to be robes and holding a staff with the symbol of the solace. But
Oh.
hello, little fledgling.
I met many threats beyond the wall. There's one inside.
Percy's slapping all of us. Shut up! Shut up! He's talking!
Guys, teacher's trying to tell us something.
God.
Hello, everyone. My name is Temenos. I am known as the Inquisitor. I have been a part of the church for a long time. And I have recently, along with my colleagues here in the city, have had a realization that the ways of the past need to be updated, need to be questioned. So, I would like to pose this to all. Be curious. Be insightful. Be inquisitive. And question everything.
Why?
And hopefully one of you, all of you, will begin to soar anew. Have a wonderful time on campus. Bye.
God. I was just like complaining the entire time. She agrees with everything he's saying, but like she just hates him as a person already. That voice, she's already done.
He's not the HR representative, is he?
Guidance counselor, is he? Please.
Thank you, Inquisitor. Yes, well said.
God damn you.
Yes.
Well, you became a house cat real fucking quick, didn't you?
Okay, so during all of this, by the way, there's a much smaller and about the same height as individual, and they are staring. They are staring directly into the crowd, unblinkingly, at specifically Alexi.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's
Oh
staring?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
our buddy.
Oh my
Crystal.
gosh! Look at that baby!
Yeah.
Aw.
Here's this lost child.
This is one of the explorers of the world.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if
This
I
is
met
also
them,
the-
but that's nice.
They
This is
don't
also
stand up to the table, to the podium at all.
I love that.
There's another individual who isn't standing up to him as well. But they are asleep. They are just sitting on a chair, like with all the other seekers, completely out.
Oh, I love them. Look at them.
Oh my gosh!
It appears to be a fairy, specifically a man.
Yes.
Yeah.
But everybody
love that.
everybody knows the names of the seekers.
Mhm.
By the way, chat, to those unaware, fairies in the Daggerheart system can
Bugs.
take on a variety of forms, but most are typically pretty insectoid. So there you go. You got a fairy.
Insectoid. They can also be like flowery. They can do a lot of stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah,
they also be
very-
traditional
yeah.
fairies too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why do
But
that
like-
when you can
but
make
like
them
bugs.
look like when you can make them look like bugs and flowers and things?
How large?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how large is Robbie?
Oh, he is 7 feet tall.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
me.
having a little panic attack over here at the giant freaking bug.
Yes.
You know what? Full send. I'll put this out right now for Jake, completely out of character. Please, no like visuals of characters that are centipedes or millipedes. I will lose
Yes.
my shit.
Same.
Okay,
that was
so we
what I
gotta
was
hide-
asking
we gotta hide
about.
the math teacher real quick.
I was just like, oh wait,
You just
bugs, hang
realized?
on.
Yeah. Okay.
Give me all the millipedes.
Centipedes.
Sorry.
And I also know about Megan. No creepy crawlies.
Thank you. I will
Yeah. I'm
I
certain
chugged-
that this is fine though, right? Because it's like
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh wait, fuck, we're gonna be dealing with like buggies.
I'll steer away from bugs.
Not
Give
buggy.
me all the buggies.
No.
Not the buggies.
But an Infernus walks up next.
Yo, what?
Oh, okay.
Hello?
But a man named Lucian.
Are you sure we can't? Never mind.
Alright. Alright.
See, Elton, what we do is we make we make staff. We make staff characters now. That's what's gonna happen.
Secondary characters, the staff
Secondary
just
characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Look. Okay, just
Look,
because
okay?
we're students and we can't fuck them doesn't mean we can't fuck them.
Window shop.
Okay, you could attempt, but you technically everybody here is over 18. Their
It
respective
is
races.
so much more fun
Yeah.
to just like leer at them.
I'm just saying it would be very high checks to get them.
No, for sure. As it should be.
If you
As it should
attempt,
be.
you can.
As it should be, yes.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
you have to find a way to get access to them.
Right. Yeah, there's students having a crush on a hot teacher is a long-standing tradition that shall never be infringed
college.
upon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody had that one hot professor, okay?
Yeah, it's true. Everyone did.
Uh,
Or
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
Or does.
So, Lucian,
Anyway.
welcome everyone. It's lovely to have you all here. I am Lucian. You probably all know me. I own the local bar in town. So if you wanna stop on by and have a drink, please.
What
are
is
you inviting students on their first day to come drink with you?
I've never said
mean-
that this guy is responsible.
what is the
He's a
drinking age
teacher?
in Solace?
Yes.
You were all above it.
Savvy business owner.
I was like, are we going European rules?
Yeah, immediately, Lance throws a book at him and he just walks off.
We're supposed to be
Love
professional up here.
Yeah.
It's like,
We'll let him on
"Small,
stage."
You're like, go, Dad.
And finally, another human woman walks up.
Mm.
Roan.
Ooh.
I can work with this. You've got me. Damn. I was fine until now.
It's only gonna get worse, Arsenal. You know what Jake throws at us for NPCs.
It's true.
You know, it's going to get worse, or better.
Depending on how you look at it.
I mean, I'm learning.
It's very true. But she saunters up. It's very, the way she walks, it's very
Hips forward.
yes, that's the best way to describe it. Yeah. Very hips forward. But when she stands up at the podium, she just says, "Welcome, students. I would like to mirror the sentiment that my fellow seeker, Temenos, had spoken. Yes, be curious, be inquisitive as he said it. But do not be afraid to look in the shadows where the solace doesn't shine." She walks off.
I absolutely know we overheard
Oh my-
someone saying, "I'll show you where the solace doesn't shine."
All right.
I
I'm
absolutely
so-
know. We heard someone in
my
the crowd around
God.
us said that.
Oh my god, I just got
Someone-
scared by one of my own alerts. I'm so sorry, I'm having a fucking heart attack over here. Holy shit.
Are you okay?
Yeah, holy crap, it scared the absolute. It was like this. It like lulled into a silence for a second right after like Throne left, and then it just like, and then my alert went off, and I was like, ah, oh my god, hold on, I'm
Of the raid.
yeah, I just got a brain. Hold on, I'll mute myself while I. Holy shit! Oh my poor heart.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Hate it when that
Hi.
happens.
Let's give Paige a couple seconds.
Hello! Hi, Raiders.
LD.
How's it going? Hello. Hello, my name is LD. I'm the one in the bottom.
One of the people, one
named
of the
Basil.
the streamers that I follow is currently doing date everything. Oh no!
Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. We are currently playing Daggerheart. This is episode 1 of our campaign. You're coming in at a really great time. Really great time because we are just getting into kind of intros and stuff like that. We're just introducing some of the like teachers. All of them are hot. Look at these. Well, I mean, Ravi's. I mean, I don't know. You could find that hot. We're not opposed to monster fucking around here, so if you find him hot, that's. But like, Thank you so much for the follows. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stream. What were you doing? Were you also playing some D&D or some Daggerheart or what was going on? Let me know. Tell me about it. Like I said, we are gonna get into kind of some more of into the campaign, so I do want to let y'all know I will not be able to necessarily, like, I will be typing in chat, but I may not be able to speak to chat very much. Actually, let me do this while I am... Boom. Did we do that right? Was that... Did I do that correctly? Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. Hello? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. That wasn't what I meant to do. I was making sure that was the right one. Thank y'all so much for the follows. I really appreciate it. Oh, hold on, let me go ahead and unmute myself so we can.
Yeah, Valkyria.
Hello. Okay.
And just like sigh, total sigh.
Turtle sigh.
Oh,
total sigh.
No, not turtle.
That's what a turtle sounds like when it sighs. It's also apparently when it has. Never mind.
Echo
Anyway,
asked how big is the stall? The
God
stall
damn
is
it.
probably about 4 feet tall.
Yeah, itty bitty, tiny mushroom.
Tiny
We
mushroom
love it.
woman.
It's for those who may have missed it from chat and for Rex's sake, Estelle was Estelle was like the second person Alexi met when reaching the underground for Solace Gate.
Mhm.
The first of whom was me. Callie. It did. Suffice to say, the meeting wasn't exactly great, but
there are
Estelle
worse ways
being
to
there.
Oh, I thought of a secondary truth to give Rex that I'm not sure if anybody believes.
What's that?
Because I learned how to. What would you call the language, Jake? Because not to be
Call it
distinct from common.
Yeah.
Okay.
for now.
Alexi learned to speak common using his death connection ability. Basically, he was brought a corpse and he used the corpse to learn.
Oh, that's terrifying.
That is absolutely terrifying, and I love it.
Like-
Alexi
I say.
is so terrifying, and I love him.
Alexi, Arsenal, I'm telling you now, Alexi and Mimi would be good friends.
Yeah. What do you mean? I'm good friends with everybody.
Right. So, we are going to be determining now classes.
Oh boy, okay.
So, there are going to be certain courses that are required for everybody. Monster Studies. Survival 101. Combat tactics. Expedition methodology. The Solace 101. And then from there, you guys can go ahead and pick out some more electives from there.
Okay. So wait, we got Monster Studies, Survival.
Correct?
What was it?
It was
Combat tactics,
combat tactics, expedition
Solus
methodology,
101.
and Solace 101. So there are also for the magic caster as well. There would be both. You'll be forced to take. Let me see. Modern magic and historic magic or history of magic as well. So that would be for both Alexi and for Alice. Let me see here. Yes.
Is the class on the Solace more like a theological based class, or is it more like a scientific kind of an understanding of it?
It is
Or both. There's, I guess, it
A
could
little
be
of both. It is, yeah, it is a little of both. You're going to get both halves of it. But there are you could go either route in your elective halves if you would like. So you could get into like the religious studies of, or you could get into the arcane of Solace as well. Either way you would like to. But you need to finish Solace 101 first, essentially.
Got it.
Prerequisite courses. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But since this is Daggerheart, everybody, I'm going to ask you guys, what classes do you think you guys would want to take? Like, what do you think would fancy your character?
I would probably go for the monsters class. 1, to see if I know everything, and 2, to see if I know everything that I already know so far is actually correct.
You could also, again, you can add in new classes too. This is what I'm asking. So when I'm asking these sort of questions, these are the open-ended questions where you're going to get to come up with more classes for yourself.
Oh, you mean like that? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But, yes. So I am going to go down the list here, and we're going to get everybody's actual classes so that I'll know how checks you guys are going to get.
Okay.
But everybody's homeroom class is going to be expedition methodology.
Okay.
But yeah, let's start with
Read
your
that,
elective,
expo
guys.
math.
What do you think elective-wise everyone would pick?
Collective-wise.
Yeah. What is your character currently interested in? And it can be a class.
I think he's already taking them as part of the mandatory magic classes. Definitely Solus 101.
So go ahead and write down on your character sheets too which ones you're taking, just so you guys know.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay. What about Callie? What do you think Callie would be taking?
You know the answer to this already.
I know.
But I have to
but
say it.
which electives are you going to specifically for? Like, just what
Focus
other
on.
topics? Yeah, are you interested in?
I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. Also, you are a rogue too, so there's an information gathering course as well for you.
That I feel like God, a lot of things that I think Callie would be really interested in is like, weirdly enough, homesteading. I think it feels like how kind of like any sort of cultivation, like land cultivation, and like the history of cultivation of the world as the Solus Gate expands.
So that would be like general history.
Yeah,
right?
like general history, like a lot of courses on it.
Okay, general history. Okay. We can probably go with specifically history of Solus Gate, and known histories and theory of ancient history as well.
Yeah. Apparently I'm a history buff.
God, put me in the
Sure.
history of Solus Gate.
All right, history of Solus Gate for you as well. Sure.
What's the known history?
Known history. Yes, it would be essentially the stuff that people have gleaned from the underground tunnels and the different Solus Gate in
Oh yeah, Alice
around
would
the world.
put me in that. Yep. Let's go.
Damn it, yeah, probably. God, I'm putting Alexi into so much. Son of a bitch.
Join
Because
me.
he's so curious. God damn it. Because I'm
Join
wondering.
me.
Because we got.
We're in all the same classes. She wants to know
God, 'cause I
everything.
got- Definitely doing Solus 101.
Practical applications of recreational herb.
Like, definitely gotta do Solus 101. Definitely because gotta learn more about that. Modern magic and history magic are mandatory, right?
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
taking survival purely because he thinks he'll be good at that. And then history of Solus Gate and known history also go into, I want to know more of what's outside the colony. Shit.
There's also applied combat tactics as well. So this would be learning how to different forms of combat and such as well. Again, not required, but it's essentially a more in-depth course over the expedition course.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that from the chat there. Practical applications of recreational herbalism is great.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, medicine checks.
Yeah, medicine.
Medicine.
I mean,
Enhanced interrogation techniques. Yes, that would also be one. That could easily this is the kind of thing that we're thinking here, guys. Anything can be a class, really.
yeah.
Go ahead
Echo,
and
I need your
whatever you
beautiful brain
think
on
you
this
can
now.
be.
Get at it.
+3 for munchies.
What other literature classes would there be like?
Ooh, maybe like
Literature
early
is
early
very
literature,
new. Yeah,
Yeah.
early literature.
or like early communications, perhaps like
Yeah.
like pictography, things like that.
Would there be like?
Yes.
Sorry.
No,
Go
go ahead.
ahead.
Well, would there be like potentially like a class like? It wouldn't quite like it'd be kind of a history class, I guess, but it would be like exploring, I guess, like texts. I was trying to like if there would be like almost like if you took like a class like a classics literature class in college or something like that, where it was like, does that make sense?
So like the deal
Why do I
is
feel like
that
it's like
we're only a
anthropology?
couple hundred. I mean, like we're only if like classics. Yeah, you could. Yeah, classic literature would probably be. Again, it would probably be from the very beginning of when Solus Gate was established.
Okay.
Yeah,
there would also
like-
probably be studies on etymology as well. So if you want to learn more about speech, there's going to be classes for pretty much anything you want. But anything you decide you want to take, do remember to put down on your sheet.
Okay. I have to go fucking write all that down. I have a lot of things I have to write down. Whoops.
Yeah.
Whoops. All right, let's see.
Where would we put this on our sheet?
I'm putting it
You
under
could probably put
my
it in the journal.
tab for this one.
Right now, I've got 6 classes.
So wait, so we all have to take the main like monster studies, survival, combat tactics, Solus 101, expedition methodology. Those are like everybody takes those, right? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking like I don't know. I feel like not as echoing like a joke, practical comparative biology, but like some sort of like biology class or like a chemistry class of some like practical. Yeah, not a joke, very serious. Absolutely not a joke. No, never joking.
We are serious.
We're very
players
serious.
here.
We're very serious players. But yeah, I feel like Basil would take like some sort of like practical chemistry or practical biology, sort of like, I don't know how to put that into like.
So are you looking for herbalism or are you looking for so like essentially trying that would be partially what the survival class is about too, is about figuring out what is not poisonous for one. Figuring out but you want to like break down and get into like the science chemistry.
Yeah, I think it's not so much as like, oh yeah, this isn't gonna kill me if I eat it, or this one is poison. No, like I guess more of like, because I was thinking about like she is like a healer basically, and it's like I don't want to.
Does she want to learn how to make potions? Is that what you're trying to ask?
I guess, kind of in a way, like kind of potion making, I guess, is the.
It would be like a potion making class or alchemy.
Alchemy, yeah, okay.
Yeah, alchemy 101. There you go.
Oh, yeah. She's definitely in this class. Alice is just like, oh, she's in this? Okay. Time to go. Like, without
Every
any
class.
question, she, like, looked over her shoulder, saw Basil writing it down, and she instantly wrote it down, like, not a question.
Basil, like, looks over her shoulder, like sees you, and just starts, like, trying to, like, turn her body away, like...
Alice is very
Quit cheating off of me! We're not even in class, Basil!
Alice is just looking over everyone's sheets. She's already got 10 classes. She's looking for more. She wants to know what the limit is. Like, when the teachers are going to come over to her and tell her stop.
Alright, I'm trying to remember. So we said general history, what were some of the other ones that we figured out for like...
1 second here.
What about a class that's like some kind of foreign language?
Yeah, I think I think that he mentioned like an etymology, which would be just like studying foreign languages, not necessarily like learning a foreign language.
Yeah, I think etymology falls more into like kind of like the history of language, like how the current language came about.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
I'm back. I had to open the door for my family. All right.
I don't know if there is foreign language in the sense of there's really not many.
More like ancient languages.
Foreign. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I have a foreign language. You want to study that?
No. I don't want to talk to dead people.
Just sits down like, yes, teach me. I want to know everything.
There's also would be dialect classes too on different dialects across the world.
Yeah, like, is there an official language of the church? Kind of like how Latin is kind of like the official language of some churches.
I mean, common would be, but there would probably be like an etiquette of the flame class as well, where you can learn all the different rituals and things that you need to learn for that.
Got it.
All the extra flowery words that they use.
What about like a sorry, this is I'm so sorry, I did not mean to interrupt. What about like a this would be like a druid specific class, but like sort of almost like a like what's the word I'm looking for? Like a gym class, but it's like specifically for beast forms. Like it basically
practicing your beast forms.
Yeah, like think of like those dog training yards with the poles and the tunnels and stuff.
In theory, there would probably be more like just like practical in general.
A practical what?
And so it's not just open to just druids. Sorry.
Yeah, but like something like
like
that.
a ropes course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you guys can learn how to use whatever ability that you need to. Also, so like it would be like a free period essentially where you can practice with the teacher.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Sounds good to me. Because I was like looking at my beast forums and I'm like, some of these are really funny.
Oh no.
Well, just like I can choose like I can choose different ones. Like there's Agile Scout, which means I can be like a fox, a mouse, a weasel. I can be
A giant enemy spider.
I can be an eel, a fish, or an octopus in aquatic situations. I can be a household friend. I can be a cat, a dog, or a rabbit, etc. I can also just turn into a goat. I could just become fully, within my ancestors.
Embrace the goat.
Embrace the goat, and I could just become a whole goat. And then also there's like coyote, wolf kind of stuff. But yeah, I can become a spider too. I can do that.
There be
That would be too scary.
You said monster studies was one of them, right?
Yes.
Would there,
I thought that was
would this-
Yeah.
required.
Yeah, so this is
Yeah.
one of the required ones. Would there be what is it? Like specifically like dissection, like understanding the anatomy of monsters?
Monster anatomy.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
There's an Alexi one. I'd be good at that.
Definitely joining in that one.
Yeah, I was like, I think I might also take that one.
Okay, what is the limit of classes? Because so far there's 12 picked.
I'm going to answer this one because
Basically no limit.
Yeah, Jake, I had asked Jake that question myself. There isn't one. But be aware, the more classes we're taking, the more checks we have to make,
Okay,
and the
and
faster
then-
we're gonna earn shit.
Want to make sure the history of magic and modern magic are both also like automatics for the casters. Because right now I'm just writing down the incentive classes.
Well, actually, I'm sorry, Basil. You should also get those too.
Which ones?
Modern magic,
magic.
and thing, because you were also a caster.
Okay,
Yes, and
I can do magic, yeah. So modern. You said modern what?
Modern magic and history of magic.
Modern magic and history of magic. Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause right now I'm just writing down the incentives because I know we have all the others that are already mandatory. So I'm just writing down the extras.
Electives.
So the electives. So I'm writing down I have modern magic, history of magic, survival's an automatic one, so I can actually remove that one from this little list that I have. But then history of Solace Gate and known history are both electives. And then monster anatomy would be one that I'm adding.
Would cooking be a part of like survival or expedition methodology, or would that be like a separate? Do you think that would be a separate
Part of survival, but that would be like learning how to cook with the things in the wild. If you want to learn like full on how to like cook good food,
Yeah.
not just food that you can survive off of.
Like
Not MREs.
Yeah, like what is it?
Home ec?
Home ec, yeah, like home ec style.
Yeah, home economics.
Yeah. Because I actually think that would be something that Basil would be interested in.
Make those special brownies.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yo.
Look,
Yeah, these
listen,
edibles ain't shit.
listen.
Oh my God.
It's all about the butter.
It is. It really is.
it truly is.
It's legitimately all about the butter.
Oh, I know, Sleepy.
Yeah, this man got sent on an expedition one time. It was pretty
It was-
legendary. The year was 2021, I think.
It was hell. Hell.
The one time I ever got high was miserable for me.
Uh-oh.
So I'm fucking gone for 36 hours.
Oh,
Hey, same,
Yeah,
sister.
shit was rough, baby.
Same, sister.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Additionally, I would probably also think that Alice would probably have a music course as well.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
bard. I mean, there are different types of bards, but you are a troubadour, so which is the music.
is there a serif specific class other than what's
That
given
would be
already?
it would probably be the like rites and rituals of the Pale Flame.
Okay, yeah, I'll add that.
Yeah, definitely.
Echo's, Echo's got a fun one. Your helmet and you, armor studies.
I mean, I might have to do that one honestly, because I don't think anyone else wears armor. Legitimately, I think that.
I think it. Yeah. I mean,
You
we,
just
we,
are
we
you
have
wearing
it,
armor? You just are armor. You
Kind of both. Like it's kind of like I don't take it off because I never had a reason to take it off, but I can.
Oh, okay.
You know, sometimes the armor bits gets in there. Hey, wait, hold on. No, but but it's just like sometimes the gunk gets in there. You know, when you rip a monster in half, it's just like, oh great, the bone's in there, and you gotta find it.
If you like, I swear, if there's like ever a situation where like in front of the group you have to like take off your armor, Basil will be just like, ah, nigga.
What? No, there's nothing there. I'm like a Barbie doll, dude. There's just nothing. Like, calm down.
It doesn't matter. You're naked.
You can take your skin off.
If anything, it's like a jacket to like another jacket, but imagine it's your forever jacket. I don't know what you want me to say.
Sleepy Echo's got another fun. Sleepy Echo's got another fun one. Trips, traps, locks, and landfalls, traversing ruins safely.
Actually, that's a good one.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
artificial
There's a lot of
intelligence.
Guys,
Artificial
thanks for
the
dummies.
pitfalls of making your golems smarter than you.
So just for this one, we'll keep out of the sex ed. I don't think we want to go through that role play.
It's interspecies reviewers, all right? Like,
Some of us are pretty sheltered. I don't know.
Yeah. Some of us
At
are
least-
prepared.
Joking.
I mean, you
Where
have
is
to.
he?
Character, not so much.
Taking a seamstress class because I want to keep my scarf in check. No, but
I can do that for you.
oh, that would be nice.
Leadership and communication. Lighting the beacons, your guide to clear and concise communication.
Stuff like that. This is anything you guys want to add. Go ahead. Keep adding classes.
Oh, I mean,
I'm trying
I
to
think
think of
I'm
one.
good.
I know what hubris is, and I think I'm just gonna fucking call it. As much as
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
think-
Callie's gonna take everything, I'm like,
Yeah, I think this also might just be the rest of the session if we keep going.
Okay.
I don't know
So
what extra
why
classes
don't
I
we
need.
have everybody give me your lists? If you could actually all message them to me
Yeah.
for me.
You want just the extra ones, right? Just the.
No, just
I'm
give me
just-
everything.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
gonna send the full thing, yeah.
Yeah, just send me everything.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I would do as the Clank. It's like this is probably his first time away in the city for these two classes and everything. In this
You'd
episode. Like-
probably your main thing would probably be the combat, like, but there's also could like history, like maybe history of the guard as well, and like how the guard is like set up, because we actually have not just the Flames Guard, but there is a actual like the Wayfarers have their own system of guards as well along the different walls of Solace
Okay.
Gate.
Is it Survival
Just
101 or is it?
Yeah, it's basically Survival 101. That's the easiest
Okay.
way to put it.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I was writing it correctly.
Is there equipment management? No, that would be survival, I think. Equipment management.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think of at least like one more extra thing.
It's done for.
The survival's there, monster studies. I mean, he's using this. Climate attack to Solus. Shit. I don't know what he would take. He's just like, I wasn't really ready for college. I just came here because everyone thought it'd be cool.
That's half of college goers.
Yeah, unfortunately.
There could be like magic theory for anybody too. There could be combat theory. There's like, think about it like this: like it can be anything. Like, what are you? You're trying to learn how to survive, right? So you probably about monsters. You probably want to learn how to fight them. You want to learn about environments.
Yeah, that's monster studies, survival, combat tactics. Would there be anything unique-wise towards like guardians and/or working as a team kind of deal? Like special classes,
leadership courses,
okay.
and
How to use your body for protection for others.
Yeah.
Would there be advanced strategy classes?
Ooh, definitely. That would definitely be on up there too.
Would it have a
That
fun
would
name?
probably be a after prerequisite of the combat tactics, but you could probably get it. You can swing it if you are especially a martial character.
Yeah, I think she'd be able to convince them to take both classes at once.
How to fit in. No, but
I mean, let's be real though. I feel like that actually is something, considering
You would
a
be
lot
cultural
of
studies. In
yeah,
theory.
that's because how the Solus Gate's constantly expanding and people from the outer are coming in for safety. That could absolutely be like, hey, here's like.
This will teach you about all the culture of Solus Gate, everybody in all the different little nooks of people that are here, yada yada.
cultural studies, history in the guard. Would there be like a how to care for your clanks 101 kind of deal?
Sure. Why not?
Understanding
How to care for
It's
your
shop
tank.
class.
Yeah, it's just auto. This is auto.
Yeah, there's auto class. But what if you're the auto machine? Is the problem?
Well,
It's not
why
medical.
not?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not medical class; it's auto mechanics class.
Just filled with
Auto mechanics
wizards
is crazy.
and
Yeah,
Wizards
clank
and
care
Dwarves, that's
101.
pretty
I'll
much
just
it.
call it for that. Yeah, clank care. I like that.
Also, I would love if anybody wants to take the cooking class with me. My fun little name, ranking up your rations, cooking 101.
I mean, I get to eat food. Fuck yeah.
You said you wanted us to DM them to you, right?
yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Sleepy.
Oh, let's compare. How bad?
Wrenching the
Oh,
cogs.
you're comparing. You're about the same there, LD.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Where did everyone go?
What did I-
Amount the for
I
the
literally
amount of
just did it
classes so
straight to
far.
Jake.
Let me see.
I think. One,
Oh
two-
no, I just took 1, 2, 3, 5 on top of
12?
the ones that we have to. So
5 is still a lot. That's you realize how many checks you guys are doing here.
Yep. That's why I stopped
I think that this
I have-
is.
at 12.
I want
I have
to
8.
I want to say that I feel like this is a situation for Basil where she tried to reel it back and like doesn't quite know yet how to like
Is there a choice for like a dump class? Because some people tend to prioritize certain classes over others.
What do you mean specifically? Like,
So for instance, I tried super hard to pass chemistry when I was in college, whereas my pop culture class I didn't try super hard, but it was also simpler.
Sure. Like, there would probably be easier class. That would probably be like the cooking class that like Basil has. Just again, anything that you think that he would be interested in, but then at that point wouldn't be super in depth, right?
Right.
So, what would he be interested in? You could be interested in cooking, the same as Basil.
I'll tell you now. Alexi's taking the cooking class just to eat what's made, after the class is done.
Oh,
Eating crap.
Basil's gonna like feed you like whatever she makes anyway.
I'm a being made of mostly fungus. Eating is a way of life, not a thing to be full.
Humongous fungus among us.
Yeah.
half my instincts are just to consume. All right.
I want ice cream.
America.
Yeah, that's a good ranger class. Friendly fire isn't. Range finding and clear communication.
These are so good. Oh my god. Oh my god.
15 classes? Is anyone else have 15?
Clickety clack, a beginner's guide to basic math with polyhedral devices. Oh my god.
That would just be probability, but
You
gotta make it seem way more ridiculous.
That's what I have without the other mandatories, because they're mandatory. They're gonna be on the list regardless.
yeah. So you got known history. Actually, it would probably be known history of, but yeah.
I kind of shortened them.
Yeah.
For sake of ease.
Trying to think of.
And I'm dysgraphic, so spelling isn't my strong suit.
Told you to do that.
Trying to think of one more.
I mean, you don't need to take a super high amount of classes in theory.
I'm just trying to think of things he'd be interested in. Like he's been outside the walls since like his first memory. So I'm like trying to think of, what do you mean I have to sit down and learn about these things? Like, are we not going out there?
Oh god, is that just a philosophy class? Echo unknown and unexplained magical phenomenon.
Sounds like Arcana.
Let's see, where is
that? Would be an Arcana course. It would be under the Arcana thing.
Noodle is never going to let me live down that I read a percentile dice wrong in their presence. I swear to God.
Oh yeah, there would also be a cartography course for everyone. Actually, you'd probably that would probably be another.
Would that not be about like expedition methodology?
Actually, yeah, it would be expedition methodology.
Yeah.
So probably cartography would be another elective.
Right,
take.
like we would
That'd
do
be actually
map reading.
drawing the maps.
Right, but map reading.
Everybody's
would be
learning how to
kind of-
read maps.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I think I just need Percy and Alice.
Oh, where are we
If you guys
sending
care.
them?
DM.
Discord. DM me.
Yeah, I just sent it to him
I
directly.
didn't get it.
Oh,
Did I get it from you?
I didn't put it in
It's
DM. I put it in.
game.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're
I
both
can-
in
Oh, you put it
game.
in game. Okay,
Yeah.
that works too for now. I'll go grab that.
That was my
I mean,
instinct.
I can send them to you.
Don't worry about it. I got it from here. If you guys got it in there.
Okay.
All right. All right. Jeez, Alice.
I know. That's kind of amazing.
That's so
The
scary.
try hard. What else do you?
Alice is going to fall apart.
I feel like maybe we pull a couple of those. maybe you might be dropping a couple of these before the end of the semester.
Yeah, that's what college is all about. Literally, most
So
kids
true.
change electives, drop classes, change majors.
I wish I would have had my first semester of college. I took the max amount of credits and I did not drop a course because I was broken and I thought if I dropped a course it means I failed everything.
You were fun. Will here went in for astronomy. What'd you come out with, boy?
International relations
Hey, you did.
Beautiful.
and German.
Hey,
Oh,
you
dang.
did.
So, the first week of classes begins.
Oh god.
And,
Oh man.
homeroom
Dice.
is expedition methodology. Person who walks up. Expedition methodology is actually an outside course. But as you are all asked to come to the a fawn is at the center of the courtyard. And this will be your teacher.
Fucking
Oh.
hell! What the hell?
Don't.
Oh no!
He really gonna be fucking my shit up already? It's a
Yeah, you guys wanted prestigious family. That's
Son
what
of
you
a
get.
bitch! Son of a bitch!
What?
My parents
My
are
family's
supposed to
far
be
the fuck
here.
away from here.
Oh my goodness.
Hello, everyone.
Oh god.
Welcome to Expedition Methodology. I am your teacher, Rosemary Beetlebar.
Oh my god. Basil's literally
Today
laying on her back.
She is ignoring you, by the way.
Oh yeah, no.
She's fully ignoring
I
you.
am ignoring her. Basil is we are ignoring each other, okay?
An ignore off.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
All right. So, Rosemary starts to with the expedition methodology. It is a lot of learning how. It's a lot of identifying different plants, and she like brings out different plants that different potted plants of that can be actually eaten across the world. Those are the main. It's the main part of the beginning of the class, but by the end, this entire course, she at the very end, she actually hands you as well,
Hands us what?
Plant.
and we're going to
Hello.
she hands you all a worksheet.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, did you say a worksheet?
Yes.
You're handing us a worksheet?
Yes.
It's been years,
This is
so-
too real. What the fuck? What are you
It's
what?
college, man. Basically, your homework for this class is to go out into the actual solid state and find edible plants and bring them back.
Okay,
Mm,
you'll have to
identify
tell
them.
me that because I don't need plants, so that's on y'all.
I know someone with edible plants.
I wonder who could tell us that. It looks at the walking mushroom.
Hey, buddy.
Technically, mushrooms are not plants.
Oh no, wait, he thinks everything is edible. Fuck. It's all just waste to him.
From experience, most of those mushrooms are completely inedible.
From experience.
Wait a second.
From
Uh,
experience. What do you mean from experience?
Alexi's
Good to know.
been very kind and has allowed me to try some
You've
of the
been eating
mushrooms that
Our
grow on
roommate.
his
Our
body.
roommate.
What?
You've been eating our roommate.
With his consent.
I
It
don't
was
think that
all
makes better.
very consensual, enthusiastic
don't-
even, and I can tell you that most of them taste like ass, so I won't be doing it again.
uh,
I don't think that makes it better. You
Alexi Stinky.
eat one of our roommates.
Well,
Another
I
student.
didn't ask to eat you, did I?
That's not the point.
I have
I should go back out there.
the face that I made.
I do fully think Alexi is definitely like just far away enough, like just fully fully preoccupied with something else, unaware that the conversation is happening, and is just like, but it's something that should be completely like, why are you fascinated by this? What is happening?
Like this conversation is happening. Rosemary like walks in the sheet and just says, Basil, sweetie, it's probably not a good idea to eat a completely unidentifiable fungus. I believe I taught you better than that.
He's perfectly identifiable. His name is Alexi.
She's got you there.
And
I feel
Alexi
like
has not been scientifically studied.
We're working on that, though.
That's exactly. I'm scientifically studying Alexi's makeup.
Did you do that with proper methodology?
No.
Basil starts.
I believe I
Basil
taught you better
starts
than that.
rubbing at like the bridge of her nose.
She gives you the mom disappointed stare.
Better. I know what Alexi's doing, like off, like basically just out of earshot. He heard that the assignment was to find edible like plants. I think there's like a rose bush that he's just out of earshot.
Kelly's over here trying.
That he's like,
Oh
knelt
my
down,
God.
like sniffing.
Oh. I already have a headache.
Your father would be very disappointed.
Man, we were just starting off strong with the horrors.
Honestly, I think like out of some just like she just wants her mom to shut up and go away. I think she literally pulls out a notebook where she has in fact been keeping meticulous notes about the mushrooms that she has taken off of Alexi and like flashes it in front of her mom and then like snaps it shut before she can like really get a good look at it. Like because I do believe she's actually has been keeping fairly good notes on
This was completely shocked that she's actually been noting this down. Like, wait, I'm impressed you actually thought of that.
Of course.
Is it actually readable though? Did you like write it, or is it just?
I
speak
can
and
read
scratch?
it. I know what it
That
says.
means nothing. If you submit it to a journal, people will be able to understand it.
I don't gotta read. I know what it says.
That do you want to make a I would probably put this as a analyze check
First roll of the
to say
game.
to say how well of a job you've done on this
Okay.
scientific study.
Can I use my gifted kid experience?
If you spend that hope, yes.
So do I have to state it before, or is this something that I can do like after?
You have to state it before.
I have to state it before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and do it.
You know what? Why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll spend the hope. And I'll use my gifted kid so I get an extra +2. I get a +1 because I have a +1 to knowledge, but that'll give me a +3. So that'll potentially help me out here. Okay.
We'll say this is a DC 10.
I just crit.
Yeah.
Wait. No, I did not. Never mind. It was a 6 and a 9. It was a 6 and a 9.
6
God,
or 9.
hey!
You definitely beat it.
can't read
Which one is it? With hope or with fear?
Unfortunately, it was with fear.
Campaign,
Alright,
great
thank you for
start.
your-
Can't
for the
read it
fear.
and fear.
Yeah. I'm a little. She is still my mom. I am still a little scared.
Your mom was able to read it. She quiets down and leaves you alone. but she doesn't give you anything extra. To
I
her, that is the bare minimum.
I still think that Basil does like noticeably like as soon as her mom walks away she, like just melts a little bit, you know, like she just physically relaxes. Like you could just tell she's like, oh. Nice. 69.
All right.
Nice.
So why don't we then give everybody
Fuck you, Lance. Fuck you.
another analyze roll for everyone
Whoa!
for your first grade.
Okay. Again? Okay.
Yeah.
What
This
are we
is an
rolling?
actual grade. You would have had
Okay.
advantage on this next check if you had actually done it with hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake, I got a question.
Yes.
Being kind of like out in the wilds and forever, would I know how to read even for all this shit? I just thought about it. Like, he's just been outside in the wilds and shit.
Probably not.
Oh no.
Oh man, I'm playing advanced college.
Maybe you should
Oh
add
my
like a remedial like language for like
General class.
general see.
I imagine you're probably
Close
not
to your
the
list.
only one that wouldn't know how to. I imagine literacy rates might not be actually that great.
Yeah.
like,
Actually,
Wait.
in this world, no, they're not great.
that. Yeah,
Oh,
this
wait.
is
No
yeah.
gatekeeping everything. I doubt everyone knows.
Arsenal
Rex.
ain't a dude who probably fucking understands that. Everyone else is like normal born, or at least had social things. I just live down in the woods, kill a bear, go back home. Like, you know, just like you. Jesus.
By the way, Rex, so the rolls you're gonna roll your 2d12s. If you we have advantage, so what you're actually gonna do is you're gonna with your 2d12s
No,
you're gonna
this is not with advantage.
Not
sorry.
with advantage.
not
I
with
would say
advantage.
No,
it
Okay,
would
never
have
mind.
been advantage for
Basil.
For LD.
Basil if she had
If I had gotten hope
Succeed.
on my succeed,
Okay.
on my success,
Okay.
yeah.
Then
but I rolled
then
fear.
2d12 plus your analyze stat,
Which is
gonna be your
knowledge.
knowledge,
Knowledge.
which is knowledge.
Okay, it's just a 0, so it's just 2d12.
And then you'll say with fear or with hope, depending on which dice rolls higher and which one is your fear or hope dice.
Okay, is there a way I can choose that, or am I just rolling that myself? Or
You
or-
can choose.
Um,
You just
There is a roller in Demiplane if you want to use that.
But if you're using your
Um,
physical dice, you can choose which one's hope and which one's fear, but they'll be the
Okay,
same.
that's-
It'll be the same every time.
They'll
Like
need
you,
to be consistent.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me grab some physical dice.
Yeah.
already.
yeah, you'll need to designate one as fear, and that one will always be the fear dice.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I have a green die set and a purple die set and
Now, Jake,
Yeah.
That's exactly what I have. What the fuck?
Yeah.
which one's your hope and which one's your
Hi,
fear?
Bobbin.
The green is the hope.
See,
you're
same.
damn right it is.
Same. Yeah, green's hope
Oh
and
my
purple's fear
God,
for me.
what the fuck?
It's also his favorite color. So
That's amazing. I also have these like blue die and I almost use
Bobbin.
those ones, but I like the
Okay.
I really like the
Jake,
purple
I'm
ones.
going
They're
to
really cute.
so this is sort of going to be considered a group roll on this. I feel like it would be unfair if I'm grading all of you and I'm getting fear off of all of you
All right.
a little bit, yeah.
at the same
Yeah.
time.
Alright. So
Right,
I'm-
yeah.
So basically, I will gain a fear if more than half, or
Oh,
half
thank
or
God.
more of you roll with fear.
Okay. Well,
um,
if we do individually roll with hope, though, we all get that hope. Yes.
Well, the person who rolled that. will
The
get
person who
hope.
got that.
So
Okay.
it's fair.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, I just didn't think that it would be very fair if I could like. If
Yeah,
three
you
of
would
you could roll
ra-
fear, and then I was just.
That's,
well.
it was so
Rack up
nice
fear.
of you. Thank you.
okay.
Jake, I have a question.
Yes.
Could I argue that my eyes for the wild can apply to this one?
Yes, definitely.
Fuck yeah! So I got a +2 to that.
I was gonna say like the roamers of the waste thing, but I would not be looking for food, so I'm not gonna try to argue for that. Or edible
Yeah.
plants.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
You don't eat.
I think of like more of like, yes, I know if you go this way is a safer route, or over there, those things that hang out there, like yeah, but like I don't know edible plants. Okay, so I rolled a 2d12. I just choose which one's which, and then I pick whatever one's higher.
Correct.
Well, you say
So you want to
say the
pick
number
who
for
is
both.
here and
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna add them
You can-
together for your full
total.
Like
total. Yeah, for
Yeah.
the check, and add
Okay.
yeah.
yeah, so
What about
like
my
I
surv-
rolled 2 and I got a 6 and a 10. So I have 16, but it's with hope because my hope die was the 10.
Okay, I
Don't
rolled
you-
an 8 and 12, but my hope was higher, so I got a 20 with hope.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
it.
Alright.
Yep. Good job.
And if you roll the same, if you roll the same two numbers, regardless if it's double ones, double six, or whatever, same two numbers, that's a crit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then
Well,
if you do roll with hope, on your demiplane, the Daggerheart sheet, there is the little hope thing.
mhm.
See little diamonds.
Essentially-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just click the plus, because every time you roll with hope, you get hope.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And let's,
So I
it'll
have 3
fill
hope
you up
right now.
and gets you to do stuff.
And-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And my survival
for
is-
everyone here, this is
Hold
how
on, I
grading
think-
works.
Fun.
Someone has a
Uh,
question.
Oh, sorry.
Can I add my survivalist experience?
Survivalist would definitely work. Yes. Reduce it by 1 hope.
Yeah, to use
Or
your experience.
Spend 1 hope to use your experience.
Yeah. Just
What
always
if I
keep that in
roll with
mind.
hope?
You would gain that back,
So it's neutral.
essentially.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have to declare if you're using the experience for the roll before
Yeah.
we do the roll. Or before you declare
Before you
your
roll it. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, the actual grading, anybody below 10 is a fail. Anyone 12 or 11 to 12 is a C. 12 to 13 B. 13 14 or 13 up is a pass. And any crits are an S, and that is a perfect score.
Okay, so I got a 20, so I just pass. Yippee.
13
Yay.
with
Yeah.
fear.
So if you have anxiety, reduce your anxiety by 2.
Yippee.
Yippee.
No anxiety, gang. Let's fucking rock.
We'll go down the list and see what everyone got.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, sorry, I did that wrong. I forgot it's actually the fear system. In theory, actually, it should be this. It should be 13 is the DC, actually. I literally just reread my own. And I was doing the 5E version of
Oh.
with my brain.
I know. Then you said
So
13.
13 is the base. If you pass, if you get a 13 with hope, you get to reduce your anxiety. If you get a 13 with fear, you gain 1 anxiety, yada yada. So those will be your negatives on that
Okay.
end.
So if you pass the check with hope, you take down 2 fear or 2 anxiety.
Yes.
And then if you pass with fear, you gain 1 anxiety. And if you fail, you gain 2 anxiety?
If you fail with hope, you gain 2 anxiety. If you fail with fear, that's a full fail. Gain 3 anxiety.
Ooh.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ay, caramba.
So if you get anything lower than 13 here. So
I got a 22 with fear.
with fear,
got-
so you
I got
gain 1
13.
anxiety.
13 with fear.
13 with fear. That is also
Sorry.
Pass
that
with
is
anxiety?
gaining 1. Yeah, it's a pass with anxiety. Oh, so you gain 1 anxiety. So you again, anybody below 13?
Nope.
No?
Everybody got higher than 13. Damn, guys.
I barely got by. I got a 14.
With fear or hope?
Hope.
With hope?
I think
Awesome. That means you get to reduce 2 anxiety.
Alexi.
Did I have anxiety?
You
Yeah.
did not.
Oh no, you don't.
You don't start.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
you have
didn't. You didn't start with any. Yeah, we have
You're
dependents.
starting with dependents.
I got a 15 with hope.
Okay. Well, 15 with hope. Yeah, we'll save the. You could reduce your anxiety. It sounded like that was 4 hope.
Yeah, I got a
You
hope.
got hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. I think.
All right, so
four
I'm
out
not
of
going to
us.
gain any fear this round.
Sweet.
We'll get
Yeah.
better at classes
Yeah.
I think
as we go.
I think Alexi getting such a high number, but with fear, is him actually getting quite a good like not only is it a good edible plant, but it like tastes good too. Like this is one of the very like better ones you can find out there. But he just doesn't know because it's like it's all edible to me. Fuck.
It's biomatter. It's fine.
Maybe I'm not doing this right.
All right. So, yes. This class ends. Your next class
thank
will
God.
be History of Magic.
I swear to God, if we walk in there and it's my father, I'm going to kill you.
No.
My dad.
The man who
My
sits
dad.
at the front of the table is an elf.
It's my baby girl. No.
Oh my God.
Oh, wait, hold on. History of Magic
Oh no.
is not one of mine.
Yeah, I know who this is. You're gonna flip him off as soon as she walks in the door and start cussing at Sheldon.
Basil, you also recognize this person.
I do?
Yes,
It's
this
my
is.
dad.
This is Alice's dad.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the eldest name she wasn't allowed to keep anymore, and she left the house.
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like Basil, just because she knows it'll piss off Alice a little bit, winks at her dad.
Oh my God.
He looks dumbfounded and offended. Like, what are you doing? That's my dad.
Basil good-naturedly does like laugh. She's like, I'm joking, Alice. I'm not gonna fuck your dad.
I don't know with how you're looking at some of the other teachers. I have to make sure.
Is he of beekeeping age?
Oh, he is
Perhaps?
of beekeeping age.
Oh,
So the people who are definitely here, who didn't take this course? I'm thinking.
I didn't.
I'm not here.
I'm not here.
Okay. Oh, actually,
Well, no,
sorry. I
Will's a
believe
caster.
that Percy,
Yeah,
you have to take it too. You are a caster.
Yeah, you're a casting
Oh,
class.
yeah.
Okay.
You were
that's fine.
capable of.
So, this is going to be a class that we're going to have a lot more students.
Right.
But, first, like one of the first individuals before everyone else gets here, is a Clank. But
Classmate.
we have this man.
Oh my God.
Look at it! Oh, I love
love
that designation. That's such a good designation.
Look at him.
Designation B00K15H.
Bookish.
Working on the magic class, and he's there. God damn it.
Oh my God, I love him.
Rex doesn't get to meet the other Clank.
So
Would
far.
Alice recognize him? Was he like something in her home growing up, or is he specifically trained to school?
This is definitely somebody who has been around the guild before. He was created by the guild.
She's definitely happy to see him. Still pissed about her dad, like muttering under her breath elvish curses.
But we have also
The entire.
so we have this man, Barren, walks in as well.
No!
No.
You can't do this!
I don't know what's going on.
Everyone's
Enemy
hot!
Who draws ugly people?
NTR artists.
Oh my
That's
God. Shut up.
The ugly bastard tag exists
Get
for a
the
reason.
fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
attention.
A halfling then now walks in as well.
Oh my goodness.
Soup.
How many teachers do we have?
Yeah, these
Oh,
are
not
students.
Students.
Oh,
Sure.
precious.
Aww.
Sure. Aw.
They're so cute.
I have so many characters on screen.
She is a seraph. She has the ball is actually a ball of salt.
Interesting. Okay. Very cute.
Additionally, another seraph walks in as well.
It's your
Oh,
click.
yes!
Oh, Percy, get buddy with your click. Oh my god.
Oh my
He's a
god.
frog. He's
Yes.
a frog.
He's a frog. Yes.
I love them.
Ribbit. Oh.
So class is finally getting started.
Oh.
And you guys are like about 10 minutes already in. Teacher is going over how the entire class is going, yada, yada, and then walks in extremely late,
Oh no.
Yes.
banging
Oh,
open
no.
the door.
No.
Yes.
A certain individual with a pair of guitars on his back.
Oh
Yes.
my god, this fucker.
Hey, teach.
Oh my god. Hold on,
I
I
think
gotta, because it's.
I think
There
most
we
of the
go.
students, react a certain way, and I think Alexi looks at them like, "What? Huh? what does this mean?"
Azo.
You're late.
Yeah, I kinda had some more of that good stuff, and I couldn't read. I didn't really.
Basil dabs him.
Yeah, he sits next to Basil.
Basil knows what's going on. Basil knows what the good stuff is. She probably gave it to him. She's like, time is but a construct, my friend.
She's
That really is, man.
glaring, absolutely butthurt. He was late to class and left her alone with her father. As just like glaring at him like, how could you do this to me?
Whoa, chill, man.
Yeah, chill, man.
You know my dad. How can you be telling me to chill? You've met this man. What do you mean, chill?
You need some of the good stuff.
Not if she's giving it to me.
Have I ever done you wrong, Alex?
Yes. Yes.
That was a
want me to
rhetorical question.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. You know me.
Have,
You know.
has my stash ever done you wrong?
I have never had so I don't know.
Yeah,
What do you mean I have?
Yeah, the stuff that we had at my place.
Hold on. What?
Yeah, she's my dealer.
I'm sorry. What? And this
Like how
was
this is-
relevant information?
Like how this is going on in the middle of class. Like it's like a hushed conversation.
Not even hushed. It's getting louder.
Where else would it happen?
That's true.
You hear Alice Vivendalis.
Not my name anymore.
Oh.
You can hear his teeth grind at that.
Oh
You just got the
no.
muggins.
Daddy's mad.
It
I don't
appears
think
you
so. What are you
three
talking
are
about?
going to have to go speak with the headmaster today.
Okay. Well, then I
Day one. Day one, and you're already getting our group in trouble.
I don't No, this is
and
not
that
good.
also means that you two are going to get an immediate fear or immediate fail on the end of this course for today.
Oh.
Wait, what? Am I going to?
Yeah, all three is what he said.
Okay.
Can I use against the grain in any way to like do something
What
that
are you trying to do? Are you trying to defy him specifically here?
Yeah,
think
be like,
he's
you
getting,
can't fail me for talking to you. It is not my name on the records as I've been enrolled in the class. That is not my name. Therefore, you cannot tell me and fail me for saying that's not my name.
Make a charm check for me. You can go
Oh.
Gonna,
ahead
like-
and spend your hope to add your experience for this.
All right,
I'm
what
gonna
am I
like
rolling?
hunch. I'm gonna like hunch down and like whisper to Callie.
Oh, I'm not here. I'm not in this class.
Oh, that's right. You're not here.
I'm not
Uh,
here either.
I'm missing all this.
Yeah,
This
Percy.
medical.
I guess
I'll
I'll hunch down and like whisper to Percy. Just is this a note-taking moment, or should I?
What am I rolling? 2d12?
Oh, take plenty
Yes,
of
2d12.
notes, please.
And you can add your experience as well if you would like.
Yeah. 15 with
Hope or
fear.
fear? With
Fear.
fear. I will take that fear.
Ah.
But he says, I am not failing you for correcting me on your name. You are correct there. I am failing you for speaking in class.
Mm.
Now, headmaster's office. Now.
Okay.
So, Alexi, you're going to get the only... Alexi and Percy, you're going to get the roll for this. Check.
What's the role? Teach.
It's going to be...
What? You cut out.
I said comprehend.
comprehend.
Cool.
Some more knowledge.
Could I argue my Child of the Arcane experience?
Yes.
Fuck yeah! Spend a hope.
So if we is this an automatic like fail like 3
Motherfucker.
anxiety?
3 anxiety. Your immediate fail.
Rolled a crit.
Roll the crit.
I rolled a crit. It's just double
Reduce
numbers,
your-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you get to remove one of my fears.
You're a son of a bitch. I
You
gotta.
still need the total though.
No.
Okay.
But do
Yeah.
get yourself 2 hope as well.
Nice.
Well, there goes my hope for the day because I rolled a 14 with fear.
14 with fear.
Oh.
But
And another.
that auto crit means I'm also not going to gain 8 as well. We're
But it
good.
means I will be gaining another fucking anxiety. I'm at 4.
Damn,
well,
son.
you've never gone to class before, and you're like, wait, I have to take notes. I have to learn.
Percy's motivated.
What is studying?
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Again, Child of the Arcane is specifically supposed to be because of that like natural deeper connection with magic that he has. So he sees the question. He's like, "Oh, I guess I know most of these. Actually, I think." I will.
He knows the answer, but doesn't know how to show the work.
How do I get there?
Also, I need to take a real quick bathroom break. I have my headphones on so I can hear things, but just so you know, if you want to start before you start running like the scene in the headmaster's office or anything like
Actually,
that.
I'm gonna take a quick break myself to help my family real fast, and I'll be right back too. So we'll
Okay.
everyone can take a bio break. How's that?
Time. I'm gonna
But-
need some more water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Got. Welcome to Daggerheart.
Guys, I can't read.
Yeah, right. Directs, no.
I don't know what these mean.
What,
Pictures help.
what the fuck are these symbols?
What do you mean this says what's happening? It's just drawings.
Just lines. Lines on a paper.
Then how'd you figure out how to put yourself back together? I just done enough times, man. Like it's not like that's just what it is. What do you do if something broke? I never break.
Damn.
Like horrifying
Many things have
like
tried.
situations where a clank breaks. Just like reading that, like that's happened to someone before. If you learn to read.
Just like in the case this part breaks here, you mean my hand? Yeah, it's just like they can't. It can break. What do you mean? Like yeah, these joints is like they do.
I'm just realizing I like the idea that Alexi joined Cooking 101 and Monster Anatomy for the same reasons.
What is it called? Dungeon Meshy or something
Free
like
food.
that. Yeah. You'll be eating good here.
When we're done with class, is anyone going to eat that?
Oh god, the absolute horror and disgust of everyone in the class.
Then can I?
Panic teacher trying to stop him from eating in class the subject. And it's too late.
I'm just trying to imagine Barren bullshit out there now where he's just like roaming the wastes or something. And something tries to get him, it's just like, wait, he's way too big. That's why half the things I haven't fucked with him.
I hope you know, Rex. When I was making Alexi, like the character wise, it was between Dracona and Fungrill, or Clank plus Fungrill. I was gonna find a way to make like a weird, like robot, like mycelial mix. Yeah,
that would have been weird.
yeah.
It's like bioorganic bullshit, like some
It was gonna be
robots kind of deal.
It was gonna be some fucked up like bioorganic shit, or like auto organic.
Yeah.
I think that would have been so cool for this like setting. Would have been really fucking
Like a clank
terrifying.
with part of its like head, a clank with part of its like head case blown off, and on the inside is just like you could just see just mycelium and mushrooms just growing.
Isn't there like a mushroom that looks like a brain too?
I think, yeah.
That just
Probably.
mushrooms come in so many shapes and sizes.
There's a
Yeah, or
coral.
like brain coral.
Mushrooms are alarming.
Yeah,
Some
there's
of the mush,
100+ genders.
some of the mushrooms that Stabby drew in there are the edible variety. I believe there are beefsteak mushroom and I think some chicken of the woods in there. But also, his hands are made of like devil finger mushrooms.
It's no good.
There's
You know
some
what's
slime
looking
mold.
really cool is the puffball mushrooms that have like a small window where you can eat them.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's speaking of mushrooms that look like brains and puffballs, there's literally one called brain puffball.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Calvaria craniformis it
Surely
looks
you
like a
jest.
brain. It looks
shit, never
like a
mind.
brain.
It is now canon. Half of Alexi's brain is just a normal squishy brain, and the other half is brain puffball.
Beautiful.
Terrific. We love it. We love to see this.
This.
It's
Yeah, I was gonna-
literally,
if-
it's just kind of like a wrinkly. It doesn't look like a brain. You know what? Never mind. We're not gonna get it.
It's got wrinkles and it's connected to the rest of mycelium. It's close enough.
It's close enough.
Because
Oh,
technically,
see, that one looks like a brain.
I would say like the same way that like mushrooms have mycelium networks, so they share a bunch of like information and nutrients and stuff throughout the entire like network.
Mm-hmm.
Like Alexi's brain is kind of a what's the word, like an auxiliary piece of organics. Like
Mhm.
the most of the like the thought process is actually happening throughout the entirety of the mushroomy bits.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if you get injured, does that interrupt your thought process?
It just means that I can keep thinking even if I get hurt real bad.
I was about to say, I feel like if most of us get hurt, our thought process is interrupted.
Generally.
Generally, yes. Good point. Good point.
All right. But I'm back. Is everybody else back too?
Yep.
Perhaps.
I think so.
Believe so?
Didn't leave.
All right.
Sounds like it.
So
Yes,
we
Chef.
have Alexi getting anxiety. But Azo, Basil, and Alice are all walking to the headmaster's office. And you walk into the door or walk into the room. Lance is currently sitting at his desk talking to another teacher. I don't have art for this individual. I don't have art for this individual, but he is fairly tall, human man, with curly brown hair, giant, rounded glasses. He looks disheveled. He is wearing a button up. Half of it is tucked. The other half is untucked. One of his up. The other one is fully undone. He has multiple stains on his shirt. His pants are also too large for him, so he's actually pulling them up because he put on a belt today. And he is holding onto a book that looks like he literally took duct tape and taped it all together himself.
Boy.
Oh.
None of what you've said about him can convince me that this isn't Weird Al.
Didn't I see you in the video?
Lanceryll
Nope.
says, Tobias, I understand that this is difficult for you, but you are the one who did not want to go on the expedition, so you have taken this job. You are the modern magic's teacher. You're taking that over for me. Please prepare. Why?
Oh, you cut out bad.
Oh, he was.
Yeah,
why
why
me?
Why?
Why me?
Yeah, just. Why me? Oh no, students. Oh.
Can Alice just yell, "Hi, Toby"?
Alice, what are you doing here already?
Don't act
They sang halfway over.
My dad's a teacher here. What did you expect?
Lance just like holds up a finger for a second and puts it down.
I mean, my mom's a teacher for a class, and I managed to stay without getting kicked out.
You have different problems.
Hmm.
No offense, but vastly different problems. Oh, so hi, Dad. She says, directed at Lance, just without missing a beat.
You need to stop calling me that. I'm not your father.
I wish you were, though.
Oh no.
And also, my actual son is here. Yeah, I don't want to be here.
Like in the room with us?
Is your son the room with us?
The royal here with us.
Is he a ghost?
I wish I was. It'd be really fun being a ghost. Could you just imagine going through walls and like skeleton people.
Wait, okay, hold on. First of all, who is this kid?
It's Azo.
Oh!
He's with you.
Alice got
I was so confused. I was like, who the fuck is talking? I'm so sorry.
Fine.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Anyway.
Yeah, I wish I was a ghost.
Isn't there
That'd
like a spell for that or something?
I think you'd actually have to die. I don't think there's a spell for becoming a ghost.
Not becoming a ghost, but doing
Do
ghost.
you know how to revive me if I do die so I can try?
Power word kill.
Man, picking at my size, not my dramatic size. Come on. Just like a long dramatic sigh at that, just like.
Lance just stands up and just says, "Tobias, go prepare for class," and he just
Toby.
bolts out.
Don't forget the potato, Toby.
This school is already falling apart.
You hired him. What do you expect?
Give me a second, guys.
Okay.
Percy, I don't understand this parent version, or parents in general, that we keep running into in our classes. Why do they react the way that they do?
Well, from my experience, when I think about my parents, I love them, but do I want to be like them? And will I be like them? No, but kind of yes. So there's a lot of tension involved there.
No, but also yes. But also a secret third thing that we.
It's just tension.
We're broken people.
I do not have parents per se.
A lot of people don't have parents.
Alright, I'm back.
The colony sort of acts as a communal family. There is no... When one of us is born, we sort of just sprout from the mother corpse. There's no parent. They all sort of just pitch in.
I will never get over mother corpse
Yeah,
as a
it's a good one.
concept.
It's a real good one.
It's good shit. It's good shit. Anyway.
So yeah, I am back. So Tobias has bolted himself out of the room.
Yeah.
Alice has reminded him to bring his potato.
Yeah. And Lance sighs as he steps up in front of his desk and leans on it. Are you three kidding me?
Nope.
I mean, in my defense, he hadn't even started class yet. So the fact that we were talking to each other, I feel like shouldn't have really been a problem.
Yeah, we were just okay. Maybe I wasn't doing mostly talking in Elvish, but it was before class in my defense.
That is not true. So you guys are going for a deception check here.
He didn't start teaching it, like.
He was going over the start of for the actual class material and what they're going to be covering.
Oh, we were just talking about the syllabus. Nobody pays attention to the syllabus.
True.
Percy, how much in depth do I need to read this syllabus?
Just the last page.
Oh
mean, if
my
If
god.
you've seen the cover, if you know the title, you can basically determine the gist from the rest of it. But you know,
But aren't I going to miss out on vital information?
Not really.
All right. Are we? We're making a.
Meanwhile, back at the class.
La, la, la.
Okay.
Are you actually trying to deceive Lance right now?
I don't think on purpose. No.
Not-
I think they legitimately were like,
It's the syllabus. This doesn't matter.
yeah.
This isn't actual teaching. No one's listening anyway.
oh my gosh.
I feel like we were maybe a little bit singled out because I can assure you we were not the only ones talking.
We really weren't. I was
Mhm.
just. You probably know what I was saying. It was lots of Elvish. Scratches the back of head nervously. like,
I have received a message from Professor Vivendalius,
bleh.
and he said that while there was discussion happening in the class, your voices had risen far above our voices and was disruptive.
I don't think that my voice has been above.
I don't think she
anybody's.
gets that loud. Have you heard her talk? I don't think she could physically get that loud.
So I don't know what the heck he's talking about.
Me, I
I'm
understand.
just saying.
Here, I earned that. Them two, I got them in trouble, if anything.
That's honestly.
You are saying you're going to take the blame for this,
It's
Alice.
really big of you to admit
What?
that.
Getting credit, not blame.
This is day one. I am going to allow this to slide for today. If I hear this happens again, we will be putting you on a disciplinary course.
Mm.
And then after that, you will be doing volunteer work after that.
In the library?
No,
No?
with the gods.
I-
Outside the gates.
You've been trying to keep me out from going there on my own for a long time, so...
And now you're at a school where you're supposed to learn how to do that.
Yeah, so this really doesn't sound like a punishment. Hanging out with Mom outside the ball sounds great.
Trust me. Going out there is a punishment.
Mm. Mm.
Now, your class should have just finished. Please move on to your next classes. Thank you.
As, like, walk out the door, she says, bye, Dad, again.
Please stop that. Stop that.
Through the door. Not your dad. Get out.
And Azo actually says, bye, actually, Dad.
Get out.
Yes. All right. So, all right. We had survival as another course, I believe, right? No, actually, let's go ahead and do instead combat tactics, which would be everybody as well.
Yeah.
I'd like to keep an eye on Azo, make sure he's not going off anywhere and he's actually coming to class. And we'll physically drag him if required.
I'm
Not
only
going
here because my dad told me to.
You're stuck with me now. You brought me here. My dad is a teacher. You're stuck with me.
Man.
Just be chill about it, Azo. Just be chill about it. You just gotta let it roll off your back. Let it roll off your back like water.
He's not a duck.
He could be.
You're
if that's what he wishes.
Teach me how to be a duck.
I don't even know if I can. I could probably turn into a duck if I wanted to be a duck. I could be a goose. Or this is gonna go on forever. This
goes on the entire way.
Yeah. She's like, I can be a fish. Oh yeah, fish. Like
Alex just starts rattling off like Elvish, like insults that she knows. Hazel knows. Nothing compared to what she was saying to her dad, but like digs specifically that she knows Basil knows.
You can say what you want to
guys
say,
are like
Alice.
Alice, we need to get you some stuff, man.
Why are you? Why? I'm fine.
You're so high strung right now.
If you keep tightening those strings, Alice, they're gonna break. Think about your violin. What happens when you pull those strings too tight? They snap.
How do we get this in combat class? What kind of fighting do y'all do?
It just arrived at combat class.
Just walking through the doors, like as I'm saying, snap.
Why doesn't Barren have to wear this strange material? He's like judging to pointing at his armor.
I have a big scarf that I wear I wrap around, but I mean, because I don't wear clothes. I am the clothes, I suppose.
I mean, these harder bits. I don't like it. It's restrictive.
You're talking to the wrong person about that.
It's restrictive, yes, but for those of us who
They keep the fleshy bits safe.
eat all of our organs,
Yeah.
You guys do. But they grow back as mushrooms. Our fleshy bits don't do that as much.
Oh, look, where have you all been?
yeah, like I was telling us, you guys got sent out of class already?
Yeah, that's what happens when your teacher's your dad.
Again with these
Well, the
dad
teacher
stuff.
wasn't my dad. Luckily, not this time.
I don't know my father.
My dad's the headmaster.
That's my second dad. The one I wish was my dad.
What of these dads?
There's a lot of dad.
I think that was more of my dad than my actual dad.
Two people here who do not understand the concept of father.
Hearing because
Hey, my dad's alright.
It's okay. I only understand the concept of father in the most basic and rudimentary of senses.
it just hurts my brain when you say those big words in that voice. Why?
Rudimentary? That's a big word for you? Alice, I thought better of you.
Friendly fire isn't. Jesus Christ.
That hurt me. That wasn't even at me. God.
All of us. Oh boy.
That was a little bit of that old rivalry, like sneaking in, like really just.
I feel like you literally see Callie and Percy's ears just go like, whoop. Just like, whoa, shit.
All the students are like around you guys at this point, and they all just looked at that with. Wow.
That was fucked up.
And with that, we should probably get class started.
I've seen a lot of things killed in the wild. I've never seen a social kill before.
Oh my god.
First time for everything.
So a giant walks up to all of you.
Basically just like
fighting.
How
Maybe you
big
should
are the
stop shooting with
giants?
words and show me what you guys can do.
How big are the giants of Daggerheart? Like how, like
I believe
What you got?
Actually, go check that. Check specific.
they're
like-
tall fuckers. They're like
Oh.
Because like Barren's a big motherfucker, and now, but he's made of metal. If a flesh man walks up the same size of Barren, that's wild.
Fleshman?
I believe
fleshman?
that is basically the case. Yes.
That's
Fleshman.
I like sidestep behind Alexi, like no thanks. Yep.
Yeah, no, Basil's like did one of those things
for
where
some
she like
reason, it's not
trails,
working.
like you have to like trail your eyes all the way up, and it just keeps going and going.
I will learn this information eventually. Stuff to get down. Let's double check it.
big.
6 to 8.5 feet.
God damn.
Honestly, that's less than I thought it was gonna be.
That's still
Yeah, it is.
huge.
That's-
But yeah,
it's
this man
still
is on the
huge.
taller end of that. He is about 8.5 feet tall.
Okay, not too much bigger than me and Barren then.
Oh, he is bigger though,
Yeah,
because he is
absolutely.
wide. As
Yeah.
well.
Barn door.
All right, everyone. My name is Gareth Nakalau. This one is
Nalakaku.
Nalakaku. Yes, Nalakaku. Please get it right. Now, I want you all to get into your normal parties. And then I want you to pick your battle positions. Where would you stand in a fight?
Basil takes a big step back.
I was taking a big step back. You were just like, nope. I crumble. Fighting is not fuck.
Yeah, Basil takes a very distinctive step behind Barren.
Same, but behind Alexi, just like, cannot.
Kelly's like looking to either side, and it's just gonna like stand behind Percy.
Yeah, Percy takes a spot kind of next to Barren, but like still behind.
I know my job.
All right, now, or change positions. What would you do if there was a giant monster bearing down on you? How would you position yourself?
Are there like are we out in the open? Are we outside? Are there walls? Are we in a gym?
He is. Yeah, you guys are in let's say like a gym area essentially.
Okay.
Any point the monster is going, I'm putting myself in front of it.
Okay, so if there's walls, are there by chance like what's the word I'm looking for? Like beams across the ceiling?
Oh,
Sure.
Damn it! I'm out of hope. I can't cast a spell.
Oh well, I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a hope to cast wall walk and walk up the side of the gym and up to one of the
Clever. Good.
Yeah.
In fact,
I feel
I
like
will
Callie
hang
off to
upside
the
down
side.
from one of the.
Very clever.
Ooh, actually, here I can do this. So I can do channel raw power.
Okay.
Once per long rest, you can place a domain card from your loadout into your vault and choose to either gain hope equal to the level of the card, or enhance a spell that deals damage, so on and so forth. But I can use channel raw power and put unleash chaos away, and get a hope back for that. Actually, what
Cast a
fucking
spell. Yep.
yeah? Actually, wait. What level is unleash chaos? Is that a 'cause it says equal to the level of the card.
It should be 1.
Cool. Then I can do that. Also raid.
Oh, another raid.
Hooray!
I'm getting raided. We have. Is it, for Vanity. Hello, Raiders. Hello, everyone. I'm AG of Arsenal,
Welcome.
Archdevil VTuber, and you've made it to our Daggerheart campaign ran by Lance over here, the wonderful DM, and all of my wonderful friends.
Hello.
And we're playing in a kind of like fantasy college kind of game. It's quite fun. We've already got 2 of us in trouble because parents are teachers and they don't mesh well. And I'm playing a big mushroom dragon man. And I was about to do some magic stuff for class.
For class.
Yeah, for
We
class.
get credit for this. Can you believe that?
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, yes, I'm going to use Channel Raw Power, place Unleash Chaos into the vault, which gives me a hope, and then immediately spend that hope to cast Wall Walk, and then Alexi will also begin, like, I think on a separate wall, begin climbing up it, but it looks he's doing the like all fours kind of climb, so it's like as if he were on the ground on all fours, but he's going up the wall, and as he's climbing, you can see like slime mushrooms and or slime fungus and stuff like kind of spreading from his hands and sticking to the walls. And does like the kind of yeah, he does like the kind of like lizard gecko climb up.
That's amazing. That's beautiful. I love that so much.
Okay, so you're just standing next to Basil there.
Yeah, if he can, he'll be basically like upside down if there is an area for that. Like an overhang.
And can I cast Mysterious Mist?
Oh. What are you doing with that mysterious mist?
Where me, Percy, and
Callie.
Callie are. I want to cast Mysterious Mist around us, so that way, this oncoming enemy can't see us, and we can scatter within the mist.
Oh, okay, sure. You do so. And the mist spreads out and covers you all. All right, well done, well done. So, this was just a start. Ugh. Today, my started to turn off. All right,
It's all good.
focus up again. All right. Well done, everyone. This was just a taste of how fast combat can actually go. Monsters can appear at any point outside. Sometimes they'll just teleport right on top of you. Sometimes they'll be the ground. Sometimes they'll be the freaking wall. You have to be ready for everything. So.
Why do I feel like this is about to turn real sideways real fast?
Yeah.
Today's
I'm
orientation.
preparing
so
Iron
it is-
Shield right now. Like I'm just I'm like hovering over it. I'm like, who's gonna get got? Like I'm waiting for it.
All right. So this is orientation day. It is a lot easier, but Garroth will essentially he's just gonna go to each different individual group, and he's gonna be bleh, coaching each one. And when he gets to you guys, good, generally good, except you two did get fully separated up there. You are safe up there, but that's only if you know you're safe up there. So what happens if there is something that can fly that decides to come after you? You two won't be able to get back to your friends down here.
At that, Callie's just gonna chuck a dagger. Just hard. Full send, just chuck it straight into the ceiling.
What is would
like,
you
like right near them?
what
Oh.
would you say the floor to like where the ceiling is close range?
I would put it as very or a far distant. Be like a pretty. It's a big gymnasium essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think hold on, give me a second. I gotta look at my list.
But yeah, he'll go Alice, though, that was a good idea, putting up the mist. Do remember, though, there are going to be monsters that can see into the mist as well. They have blind sight, and they won't care about it. Or they work off smells. Make sure to identify whatever enemy you're facing. Make any spells.
I have something I can do to answer. So while I'm hanging on the wall, I'm going to use another sorcerer class feature, minor illusion. Make a spellcasting roll, DC 10. On a success, you create a minor visual illusion no larger than yourself within close range. This illusion is convincing to anyone at close range or farther. I'm basically going to minor illusion a copy of myself exactly where I'm hanging from the wall, and then I want to try and do a stealth check or something to then move away from where this illusion is and reposition. And I get advantage on that because I have Lightfoot from Wildborn.
Oh yeah, you do. Sure.
So first,
go ahead and make a stealth.
So first, I need to make a spellcasting roll to make the minor illusion.
Yeah.
Which is a spellcasting roll character must have a subclass. Yada yada. So use that trait when you make a spell. Okay, so mine is instinct, so it'd just be an instinct roll.
Yep.
That is all fear today. 23 with fear. So it just needs to be above a 10, so it needs to make that does make the minor illusion. And then I get advantage on stealthing away. So that would be finesse, right? Hide.
Yes, it would be hide.
And then advantage. I have a -1 to hide, but I get advantage on it, so that's a plus. That's a D6. That is a 10 with fear. Got all fear today.
Yeah, Garroth immediately just spots you as you're coming. Clever idea. Gotta be quieter than that.
You did, yeah.
Noted. These composition of these walls are not what I'm used to, but I will learn.
Good mindset. So, Garroth is cool. He does not give you guys a test on day one.
Yay.
Oh, thank fuck.
It would have been fine.
Yeah, you had your two asshole teachers already.
Yeah. No.
Also, another question.
Yes.
Sorcerer has an ability called Arcane Sense. You can sense the presence of magical people and objects within close range. How much has that just been going off today in literally the fucking fantasy magic college?
Yes, there are everywhere all the time.
I think whenever they're walking through halls and stuff, Alexi's just head is just doing the lizard swivel thing, where it's just like, magic.
Is there like fun flicking, pasting the magic in the air? Like, what's that? Full lizard.
I think like mannerisms, he's kind of doing like the head movement, but as far as like sensing the magic, different like pieces of the fungi and mushrooms on him are like reacting. So some of the bioluminescent ones like will light up a little bit. Some like release small spores anytime something magic is near. Some of the more cordyceps looking ones will actually grow tendrils slightly in the direction.
Freaky.
That is that must be a great alert for like outside, but like when you have like other spellcasters in the party, that must be really annoying and somewhat creepy.
There is not usually this much around.
Yeah, I imagine this is a stark difference for you. Are you okay? Is that like overwhelming with all that going on? Do you need like a break?
Not really.
Because I know the library's got like some quiet spots. I mean, there's some magical books, but I know where there isn't any if you need a break.
I'm quite used to lots of things happening around me, though I do prefer quiet and dark places.
Library's got a lot of dark places. Haven't you thought?
I was just supposed to go to the library.
Alice has been trying to get to the library this entire time.
I believe we have another class coming up, though.
Actually, I'd probably put this in, like, you guys are not having a break period.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Lunchtime.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's your lunchtime. But I'm going to group up your... So what we're also going to do for all of your... We're not going to give you guys every one of your classes. But
Right.
we're going to combine your extra classes, and it's going to be every 2 classes you took is another roll. Because some of you guys went crazy.
Aim for anything.
was about to
Especially
say.
because, this is that easy. And you do not want to be Alexi's already got in trouble.
I was about to say,
but-
classes are like, you got Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes, and then you got Tuesday, Thursday classes, and then...
Yeah.
Yes. But why don't we go ahead and actually call the session here?
Yeah. It is getting a little late for some of us on this side of the... It's probably a good idea
Yeah.
Well played.
All right, good game, guys. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Fun
Let's let the
times.
streamers do their thing.
No, it was a lot of fun. I like it was nice to like kind of
Yeah.
learn the how like the school mechanics are gonna work. And the fact that Basil has already gotten in trouble, like her first day, is so funny.
It was kind of expected on my part. Like, I already going in with the fight the system.
I feel like if anybody was gonna get, like, if Basil was gonna get in trouble with anybody, it was Alice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized Alexi's finally working on LD Stream.
Yeah, it's been working for a little while.
Oh my god, finally!
It started working a couple hours ago. It was like once we like started actually getting into it. Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened, but it started working, and I was just like,
It's becoming real.
I'm not gonna question it. I don't know what happened, but I'm not gonna question it.
The next session, you're just gonna come out of the freaking screen.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Percy rolled a crit in class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many do I have to do? Oh.
Yeah. We're gonna have to calculate that out for everyone. Let's see here. So for your baseline, if you haven't figured it out, so the baseline ones are all gonna be checks. The required ones are all checks for
Okay.
each. Your extra every 2 classes.
Okay. So if we have 5 extra classes, so would that be 3 checks?
We'll round down to be nice.
Okay, I mean that's fine.
So I have 5 extra rolls to do because I have 10 extra classes.
Jesus.
Christ. I have 4.
I have 15 classes total.
That
Oh my god.
wow.
Modern magic and history of magic don't count to those extras, right? Or do they? No.
They are.
So I only have...
They are. Those are required for spellcasters.
Oh, then I only have 2.
Oh,
I only have 2 extra.
I have 3 then.
Extra classes.
The nerds gotta care for their magic.
Yeah,
Don't worry about us
I guess
physical checks.
Oh, then I only have to do 4 rolls. Yay!
So I just have to do 1 roll.
You also have to do an extra roll for those for modern magic and for
Oh, so
things.
I still.
Yeah,
so
you don't want them to be.
I have 6 rolls then. Okay.
Yeah, because you have to do Solace 101. You have to do combat tactics, the expedition, methodology, survival, and monster studies are all baseline. Oh, and then for spellcasters, you have modern magic and history of.
Right, so my only extras are alchemy, monster anatomy, and cooking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I think I can do some of these off stream. So I'm going to go ahead and find someone to raid into. Thank you everybody for showing up tonight.
Yeah, let's
Episode 1.
Check, does that mean I'm doing 4 or 5?
So I think I have 3 extra.
Let me see. You put them in. You have Expedition, Solace 101, Monster, Survival, Gate. History of Solace Gate is extra. Applied Combat is also extra, I believe, right?
I'm pretty sure.
It's
yeah.
Ritual.
LD, did you
Environment.
want someone to raid into, or did you already have someone in mind?
And then those 2 are things. So you
And
get
also-
2 extra rolls, I believe.
So what is that?
So I just rolled
Altogether.
twice right now?
No, don't do any. We're not doing any rolls right now, guys. We're still role playing out the day.
Got it. Okay.
So, but we're going to have those extra. Like I'll spotlight every once in a while one of those classes,
Mm-hmm.
but we're not going to be going into them that often.
Okay.
Got it.
But we're
The
not gonna worry
main,
about
the
them right
main required classes are the ones that we're going to work most.
But
And there are going to be ways for you to auto pass them, just like you auto failed some today.
Okay.
So, like, if there's a combat trial, and you guys win combat, there you go.
Arsenal, I don't have anybody in particular that I was thinking of raiding. So if you have somebody in mind, we can
Yeah, I'm gonna raid.
tag team them.
I'm gonna raid my friend Lemon because she's doing a subathon right now.
Okay, will you send me the link? Oh, thank you. You're already on it.
Well, all right.
There we go.
Y'all.
$5 setup.
There
All right.
So one more.
good.
Thank you everyone for showing up. Episode 1. You can watch the VODs for session 0 as well, and we'll be back next Friday, and also tune in on Thursdays for the Phantom Trail campaign.
Yeah, I will not be. We will not be streaming Phantom Trail over on my channel. But you guys are very. I would very highly recommend going over to Arsenal's if you guys have not. If you guys have not followed. Hold on, sorry, I can't freaking type.
Come watch us be cowboys in space, not in space.
Not in space. Yet.
I just did. So yeah, go follow Arsenal. So you can come and watch us play Weird West on Thursdays, and then yeah, we'll be back on Friday with another episode of our Daggerheart campaign. And you know, today was very much like a just kind of get to know what's about the system, but things are gonna probably get weird.
Beat up
And
very
you wanna,
fast.
yeah, you
weird.
wanna.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to be here for it. You're gonna want to be here when things get real freaking weird. I love your faces. Thank you so much for hanging out. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Jay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Later.
Ugh.